Sai Rama, thank you all so much for joining us today on the auspicious occasion of New Year Eve's Satsang. We'll be following the program as sent in the email, and just a gentle reminder to please be on mute throughout the session, unless it's your turn to render your bhajan. We'll be starting off with 3 ohms. Shri Gurupyo Namaha Hari Om. Om Gananam Tva Ganapati Gum Havamahe Kavim Kavinam Upamashavastamam Jyestarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspatahana Shunvanoti Visida Sadhanam Prano Devi Saraswati Vajepirvajinivati Deenamavitrayavatu Ganeshaya Namaha Saraswatyai Namaha Shri Gurupyo Namaha Harihi Om. Shubhopasana Mantram.
Om Vidhanapataye Namaha Nidhanapatantikaya Namaha Urdhvaya Namaha Urdhvalingaya Namaha Hiranyaya Namaha Hiranyalingaya Namaha Suvarnaya Namaha Suvarnalingaya Namaha Divyaya Namaha Divyalingaya Namaha Havaya Namaha Havalingaya Namaha Sarvaya Namaha Sarvalingaya Namaha Sivaya Namaha Sivalingaya Namaha Jvalaya Namaha Jvalalingaya Namaha Atmaya Namaha Atmalingaya Namaha Paramaya Namaha Paramalingaya Namaha Etat somasya suryasya sarvalingagastapayati panimantram pavitram sadyo jatam prapadhyami sadyo jataya vai namo namaha bhave bhave nati bhave bhavastvamam bhavodbhavaya namaha Vamadevaya namo Vamadevaya namo Jyeshtaya namah Shrestaya namo Rudraya namah Kalaya namah Kalavikaranaaya namo Balavikaranaaya namo Balaya namo Balapramadhanaya namah Sarvabhutadamanaya namo Manonmanaya namaha Akhorebhyo Dhagorebhyo Ghora Ghora Tarebhyaha Sarvebhyo Sarva Sarvebhyo Namaste Astu Rudra Rupebhyaha Om Tatpurushaya Vidmahe Mahadevaya Dhimahi Tanno Rudrah Prachodayat Isana Sarva Vidyanam Ishvara Sarva Bhutanam Brahmadipatir Brahmanodipatir Brahma Sivo Sivo Me Astu Sada Sivom Om Shanti 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 Durga Suktam Om Jatavedase Sunavama Soma Marati Yato Nidahati Vedaha Sanah Parshadati Durgani Vishwa Naveva Sindhum Duritatyagnihi Tamagnivarnam Tapasajvalantim वैरोचनीं कर्मफलेषु जुष्टाम् दुर्गां देवीं शरणमहं प्रपद्ये सुतरसि तरसे नमः अग्ने त्वं पारयानव्यो अस्मान् स्वस्तिभिरति दुर्गाणि विश्वा पूश्च पृथ्वी बहुलानभुर्वि भवातोकायतनयाय संयोः विश्वानि नो दुर्गः जातवेदः सिन्धुन् न नापादुरितातिपर्षि अग्ने अत्रिवन्मनसा गृणानोः स्माकं बोध्यविता तनूनाम् ऋतनाजितगुं सहमानमुग्रमग्निगुम् उभेम परमात्सदस्तात् स नः पर्षदति दुर्गाणि विश्वा क्षामद्देवो अधिदुरितात्यग्निः प्रत्नोषिकमीड्यो अध्वरेषु सनाश्च होतानव्यश्च सत्सि स्वाञ्चाग्ने तनुवं पिप्रयस्वास्मभ्यं च सौभगमाय जस्वा गोभिर्जुष्टमयुजो निषिक्तं तवेन्द्र विष्णोरनुसञ्चरेम नाकस्य पृष्ठमपि संवसानो वैष्णवीं लोक इहमादयन्ताम् ॐ कात्यायनाय विद्महे कन्याकुमारि धीमहि तन्नो दुर्गी प्रचोदयात् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः क्षमा प्रार्थना ॐ यदक्षरपदभ्रष्टं मात्राहीनं तु यद्भवेत् तत्सर्वं क्षम्यतां देवा नारायण नमोऽस्तु ते विसर्गबिन्दुमात्राणि पदपादाक्षराणि च न्यूनानि चातिरिक्तानि क्षमस्व ईश्वर अपराधसहस्राणि क्रियन्ते हर्निशं मया दासोऽयमिति मां मत्वा क्षमस्व ईश्वर अन्यदा शरणं नास्ति त्वमेव शरणं मम तस्मात् कारुण्यभावेन रक्ष रक्ष ईश्वर हरिः ओं तत्सत् श्री ईश्वरार्पणमस्तु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः अष्टोत्तर साई अष्टोत्तर शतनामावली ओम श्री भगवान सत्य साई बाबाय नमः ओम श्री साई सत्य स्वरूपाय नमः ओम श्री साई सत्य धर्मपरायणाय नमः ओम श्री साई वरदाय नमः ओम श्री साई सत्पुरुषाय नमः ओम श्री साई सत्य गुणात्मने नमः ओम श्री साई साधुवर्धनाय नमः ओम श्री साई साधुजन पोषणाय नमः ओम श्री साई सर्वज्ञाय नमः ओम श्री साई सर्वजनप्रियाय नमः ओम श्री साई सर्वशक्तिमूर्तये नमः ओम श्री साई सर्वेशाय नमः ओम श्री साई सर्वसंग परित्यागिने नमः ओम श्री साई सर्वांतर्यामिने नमः ओम श्री साई महिमात्मने नमः ओम श्री साई महेश्वर स्वरूपाय नमः ओम श्री साई पत्तिग्रामोद्भवाय नमः ओम श्री साई पत्ति क्षेत्र निवासिने नमः ओम श्री साई यशक्काय श्रीनिवासिने नमः ओम श्री साई जोड़ी आदिपल्ली सोमप्पाय नमः ओम श्री साई भारद्वाज ऋषिगोत्राय नमः ओम श्री साई भक्तवत्सलाय नमः ओम श्री साई अपांतरात्मने नमः ओम श्री साई अवतार मूर्तये नमः ओम श्री साई सर्वभय निवारिणे नमः ओम श्री साई आपस्तंभ सूत्राय नमः ओम श्री साई अभयप्रदाय नमः ओम श्री साई रत्नाकर वंशोद्भवाय नमः ओम श्री साई शिरडी साई अभेद शक्ति अवताराय नमः ओम श्री साई शंकराय नमः ओम श्री साई शिरडी साई मूर्तये नमः ओम श्री साई द्वारकामाई वासिने नमः। ओम श्री साई चित्रावती तटपुटपति विहारिणे नमः। ओम श्री साई शक्ति प्रदाय नमः। ओम श्री साई शरणागतत्राणाय नमः। ओम श्री साई आनंदाय नमः। ओम श्री साई आनंददाय नमः। ओम श्री साई आर्तत्राणपरायणाय नमः। ओम श्री साई अनाथनादाय नमः। ओम श्री साई असहाय सहायाय नमः। ओम श्री साई लोकबांधवाय नमः। ओम श्री साई लोकरक्षापरायणाय नमः। ओम श्री साई लोकनाथाय नमः। ओम श्री साई दीर्घजन पोषणाय नमः। ओम श्री साई मूर्तित्रय स्वरूपाय नमः। ओम श्री साई मुक्तिप्रदाय नमः। ओम श्री साई कलुषविदूराय नमः। ओम श्री साई करुणाकराय नमः। ओम श्री साई सर्वाधाराय नमः। ओम श्री साई सर्वहृदयवासिने नमः। ओम श्री साई सर्वपुण्यफलप्रदाय नमः। ओम श्री साई सर्वपापक्षयकराय नमः। ओम श्री साई सर्वरोगनिवारिणे नमः। ओम श्री साई सर्वबाधाहराय नमः। ओम श्री साई अनंतरत्रिणे नमः। ओम श्री साई आदिपुरुषाय नमः। ओम श्री साई आदिशक्तिये नमः। ओम श्री साई अपूर्व शक्तिने नमः। ओम श्री साई अव्यक्त रूपिणे नमः। ओम श्री साई काम क्रोध ध्वंसिने नमः। ओम श्री साई कनकांबरधारिणे नमः। ओम श्री साई अद्भुतजन्याय नमः। ओम श्री साई आपद्बांधवाय नमः। ओम श्री साई प्रेमात्मने नमः। ओम श्री साई प्रेममूर्तये नमः। ओम श्री साई प्रेमप्रदाय नमः। ओम श्री साई प्रियाय नमः। ओम श्री साई भक्त प्रियाय नमः। ओम श्री साई भक्त मंदाराय नमः। ओम श्री साई भक्त जन हृदय विहाराय नमः। ओम श्री साई भक्त जन हृदयालयाय नमः। ओम श्री साई भक्त पराधीनाय नमः। ओम श्री साई भक्ति ज्ञान प्रदीपाय नमः। ओम श्री साई भक्ति ज्ञान प्रदाय नमः। ओम श्री साई सुज्ञान मार्गदर्शकाय नमः। ओम श्री साई ज्ञान स्वरूपाय नमः। ओम श्री साई गीता बोधकाय नमः। ओम श्री साई ज्ञान सिद्धिदाय नमः। ओम श्री साई सुंदर रूपाय नमः। ओम श्री साई पुण्य पुरुषाय नमः। ओम श्री साई फलप्रदाय नमः। ओम श्री साई पुरुषोत्तमाय नमः। ओम श्री साई पुराण पुरुषाय नमः। ओम श्री साई अतीताय नमः। ओम श्री साई कालातीताय नमः। ओम श्री साई सिद्धि रूपाय नमः। ओम श्री साई सिद्ध संकल्पाय नमः। ओम श्री साई आरोग्य प्रदाय नमः। ओम श्री साई अन्न वस्त्रदाय नमः। ओम श्री साई संसार दुख क्षयकराय नमः। ओम श्री साई सर्वाभीष्ट प्रदाय नमः। ओम श्री साई कल्याण गुणाय नमः। ओम श्री साई कर्म ध्वंसिने नमः। ओम श्री साई साधु मानस शोभिताय नमः। ओम श्री साई सर्वमत सम्मताय नमः। ओम श्री साई साधु मानस परिशोधकाय नमः। ओम श्री साई साधकानुग्रह वट वृक्ष प्रतिष्ठापकाय नमः। ओम श्री साई सकल संशय हराय नमः। ओम श्री साई सकल तत्व बोधकाय नमः। ओम श्री साई योगीश्वराय नमः। ओम श्री साई योगेंद्र वंदिताय नमः। ओम श्री साई सर्वमंगलकराय नमः। ओम श्री साई सर्वसिद्धिप्रदाय नमः। ओम श्री साई आपन्निवारिणे नमः। ओम श्री साई आर्तिहराय नमः। ओम श्री साई शांतमूर्तये नमः। ओम श्री साई सुलभ प्रसन्नाय नमः। ओम श्री साई भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबाय नमः। ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ओम साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात्। साई रामाय विद्महे आत्मा रामाय धीमहि तन्नो बाबा प्रचोदयात्। ओम शांति शांति शांति।
Sai Rama, all of you please repeat after me. O Lord,
O Lord,
take my love,
let
it flow in full devotion
full devotion
to Thee.
to Thee.
O Lord,
O Lord,
take my hands,
take my hand,
let them work unceasingly
unceasingly
for Thee.
for Thee.
O Lord,
O Lord,
take my soul,
take my soul,
let merge in
let merge in
perfect oneness
perfect oneness
with Thee.
with Thee.
O Lord,
O Lord,
take my mind,
take my mind,
let my thoughts be in tune
be in tune
with Thee.
with Thee.
O Lord,
O Lord,
take my everything,
take my everything,
and let me
and let
be
me
an instrument
be an instrument
for Thee.
for Thee.
Ganesha Sharanam Sharanam Ganesha Ganesha Sharanam Sharanam Ganesha Ganesha Sharanam Sharanam Ganesha Ganesha Sharanam Sharanam Ganesha Saisha Sharanam Sharanam Saisha Saisha Sharanam Sharanam Saisha Saisha Sharanam Sharanam Saisha Saisha Sharanam Sharanam Saisha Ganesha Sharanam Sharanam Ganesha Ganesha Sharanam Sharanam Ganesha Ganesha Sharanam Sharanam Ganesha Ganesha Sharanam Sharanam Ganesha Saisha Sharanam Sharanam Saisha Saisha Sharanam Sharanam Saisha Saisha Sharanam Sharanam Saisha Saisha Sharanam Sharanam Saisha
Ganesha Sharanam Sharanam Ganesha.
Why fear when I am? Why fear when I am here? So says Baba, Satya Sai Baba, Satya Sai Baba, my Lord. Says Baba, Satya Sai Baba, Satya Sai Baba, my Lord. Why fear when I am here? Why fear when I am here? All I want is your love, my child. All I want is your faith. All I want is your love, my child. All I want is your faith. All I want is your love in God, no matter what your faith. All I want is love in God, no matter what your faith. So says Baba, Satya Sai Baba, Satya Sai Baba, my Lord. So says Baba, Satya Sai Baba, Satya Sai Baba, my Lord. Why fear when I am here? I fear when I am here. Krishna, Buddha, Jesus, Allah, all came to this land. Krishna, Buddha, Jesus, Allah, all came to this land. All of them brought the message of love. Love your fellow man. All of them brought the message of love. Love your fellow man. So says Baba, Satya Sai Baba, Satya Sai Baba, my Lord. Says Baba, Satya Sai Baba, Satya Sai Baba, my Lord. Why fear when I am here? Why fear when I am here? The light you see in the dark of night is that of God in man. The light you see in the dark of night is that of God in man. Find the light that is in your heart and reach the promised land. Find the light that is in your heart and reach the promised land. So says Baba, Satya Sai Baba, Satya Sai Baba, my Lord. So says Baba, Satya Sai Baba, Satya Sai Baba, my Lord. Why fear when I am here? Why fear when I am here? So says Baba, Satya Sai Baba, Satya Sai Baba, my Lord. So says Baba, Satya Sai Baba, Satya Sai Baba, my Lord. Why fear when I am here? Why fear when I am here? All I want is your love, my child. All I want is your faith. All I want is your love, my child. All I want is your faith. All I want is your love and God, no matter what your faith. All I want is your love and God, no matter what your faith. So says Baba, Satya Sai Baba, Satya Sai Baba, my Lord. So says Baba, Satya Sai Baba, Satya Sai Baba, my Lord. Why fear when I am here? Why fear when I am here? Krishna, Buddha, Jesus, Allah all came to this land. Krishna, Buddha, Jesus, Allah all came to this land. All of them brought the message of love, love your fellow man. All of them brought the message of love your fellow man. So says Baba, Satya Sai Baba, Satya Sai Baba, my Lord. Says Baba, Satya Sai Baba, Satya Sai Baba, my Lord. Why fear when I am here? Why fear when I am here? The light you see in the dark of night is that of God and man. The light you see in the dark of night is that of God and man. Find the light that is in your heart and reach the promised land. Find the light that is in your heart and reach the promised land. So says Baba, Satya Sai Baba, Satya Sai Baba, my Lord. So says Baba, Satya Sai Baba, Satya Sai Baba, my Lord. Was fear when I am here. Durge, 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 Jai Jai Ma. Durge, 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 Jai Jai Ma. Durge, 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 Jai Jai Ma. दुर्गे 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 जय जय माँ अम्बा दुर्गे 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 साई 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 माँ करुणा सागरी माँ करुणा सागरी माँ करुणा सागरी माँ करुणा सागरी माँ काली कपालिनी माँ काली कपालिनी माँ काली कपालिनी माँ काली कपालिनी माँ जगदोधारिणी माँ जगदोधारिणी माँ जगदोधारिणी माँ जगदोधारिणी माँ दुर्गे जय जय माँ अम्बा 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 दुर्गे साई माँ अम्बा दुर्गे साई माँ अम्बा दुर्गे साई माँ अम्बा दुर्गे साई माँ दुर्गे 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 जय जय माँ दुर्गे 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 जय जय माँ अम्बा दुर्गे 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 साई माँ अम्बा दुर्गे 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 साई माँ करुणा सागरी माँ करुणा सागरी माँ काली कपालिनी माँ काली कपालिनी माँ जगदोधारिणी माँ जगदोधारिणी माँ दुर्गे जय जय माँ अम्बा दुर्गे जय जय माँ अम्बा दुर्गे साई माँ अम्बा दुर्गे साई माँ अम्बा दुर्गे साई माँ अम्बा दुर्गे साई माँ दुर्गे 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 जय जय माँ
सत्यनारायण गोविंद माधव साई नारायण गोविंद केशव
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 सत्यनारायण गोविंद माधव साई नारायण गोविंद केशव सत्यनारायण गोविंद माधव साई नारायण गोविंद
केशव
सत्यनारायण गोविंद माधव साई नारायण गोविंद केशव
नारायण गोविंद माधव साई नारायण गोविंद केशव
सत्यनारायण गोविंद माधव साई नारायण गोविंद केशव
सत्यनारायण गोविंद माधव साई नारायण गोविंद केशव
हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा Hare Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Sai Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Sai Rama, Hare Hare.
Satya Narayana Govinda Madhava, Sai Narayana Govinda Keshava.
Satyanarayana Govinda Madhava, Sai Narayana Govinda Keshava.
Satya Narayana Govinda Madhava, Sai Narayana Govinda Keshava.
Satyanarayana Govinda Madhava, Sai Narayana Govinda Keshava.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Sai Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Sai Rama, Hare Hare.
Satyanarayana Govinda Madhava,
Sai Narayana Govinda Keshava. Kanda Kumara Kadirvela,
Kanda Kumara Kadirvela,
Kanda Kumara Kadirvela,
Kanda Kumara Kadirvela,
Karunagarane Shivabala,
Karunakarane Shivabala,
Karunagarane Shivabala,
Karunakarane Shivabala,
வருவாய் அருள்வாய் அழகா முருகா,
வருவாய் அருள்வாய் அழகா முருகா,
வருவாய் அருள்வாய் அழகா முருகா,
வருவாய் அருள்வாய் அழகா முருகா,
மாயோன் மருகா மயில் வாகனனே,
மாயோன் மருகா மயில் வாகனனே,
மாயோன் மருகா மயில் வாகனனே,
மாயோன் மருகா மயில் வாகனனே,
கந்தா குமரா கதிர்வேலா,
கந்த குமரா கதிர்வேலா,
கருணாகரனே சிவபாலா,
கருணாகரனே சிவபாலா,
வருவாய் அருள்வாய் அழகா முருகா,
வருவாய் அருள்வாய் அழகா முருகா,
மாயோன் மருகா மயில் வாகனனே,
மாயோன் மருகா மயில் வாகனனே,
முருகா 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 முருகா,
முருகா 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 முருகா,
வருவாய் முருகா சாயி முருகா,
வருவாய் முருகா சாயி முருகா,
அருள்வாய் முருகா சாயி முருகா,
சாயி முருகா,
அழகா முருகா சாயி முருகா,
அழகா முருகா சாயி முருகா,
முருகா 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 முருகா,
முருகா முருகா முருகா,
வருவாய் முருகா சாயி முருகா,
வருவாய் முருகா சாயி முருகா,
அருள்வாய் முருகா சாயி முருகா, சாயி முருகா
அழகா முருகா சாயி முருகா
அழகா முருகா சாயி முருகா
அழகா முருகா சாயி முருகா
கந்தா குமரா கதிர்வேலா கருணாகரனே சிவபாலா
प्रणव स्वरूपा हरि ओम साई प्रणव स्वरूपा हरि ओम साई नारायण हरि ओम नारायण हरि ओम सत्य साईश्वराय हरि ओम सत्य साईश्वराय हरि ओम यादवाय माधवाय गोविन्दाय नमः ॐ यादवाय माधवाय गोविन्दाय नमः ॐ परमात्मा रूपाय हरि ओम परमात्मा रूपाय हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम सत्य साईश्वराय हरि ओम सत्य साईश्वराय हरि ओम प्रणव स्वरूपा हरि ओम साई नारायण हरि ओम नारायण हरि ओम सत्य साईश्वराय हरि ओम यादवाय माधवाय गोविन्दाय नमः ॐ परमात्मा रूपाय हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम सत्य साईश्वराय हरि ओम प्रणव स्वरूपा हरि ओम
साई बाबा प्रणाम साई बाबा प्रणाम शिरडी बाबा प्रणाम शिरडी बाबा प्रणाम ओ मेरे आत्मा राम ओ मेरे आत्मा राम ले लो मेरे प्रणाम बाबा ले लो मेरे प्रणाम ईश्वर आला राम ईश्वर आला राम सबके प्रभु साई राम सबके प्रभु साई राम पूर्ण करो मेरे काम पूर्ण करो मेरे काम हे परम शांति प्रिय राम हे परम शांति प्रिय राम साई बाबा प्रणाम साई बाबा प्रणाम शिरडी बाबा प्रणाम शिरडी बाबा प्रणाम ओ मेरी आत्मा राम ओ मेरी आत्मा राम हे परम शांति प्रिय राम, हे परम शांति प्रिय राम, साई बाबा प्रणाम।
भोलानाथ हरे जगदीशा, भोलानाथ हरे जगदीशा, शैलेश्वर हर उमा महेशा, शैलेश्वर हर उमा महेशा, भोलानाथ हरे जगदीशा, भवभयहारी ये त्रिपुरारी, भवभयहारी ये त्रिपुरारी, शिव गंगाधर साई मुरारी, शिव गंगाधर साई मुरारी, भोलानाथ 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 भोलानाथ, साईनाथ 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 साईनाथ, भोलानाथ हरे जगदीशा, शैलेश्वर हर उमा महेशा, भोलानाथ हरे जगदीशा, भवभयहारी ये त्रिपुरारी, शिव गंगाधर साई मुरारी, भोलानाथ 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 भोलानाथ, साईनाथ 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 साईनाथ, भोलानाथ हरे जगदीशा।
साईराम। कृष्णा श्री हरे कृष्णा, कृष्णा श्री हरे कृष्णा, गोविंद गोपाल कृष्णा कृष्णा, गोविंद गोपाल कृष्णा कृष्णा, कृष्णा श्री हरे कृष्णा, कृष्णा श्री हरे कृष्णा, नंद मुकुंद गोविंद नवनीत चोर गोपाल, नंद मुकुंद गोविंद नवनीत चोर गोपाल, गोविंद गोपाल गोकुल नंदन गोपाल, गोविंद गोपाल गोकुल नंदन गोपाल, कृष्णा श्री हरे कृष्णा, 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 गोविंद गोपाल कृष्णा कृष्णा, गोविंद गोपाल कृष्णा कृष्णा, कृष्णा श्री हरे कृष्णा, कृष्णा श्री हरे कृष्णा, नंद मुकुंद गोविंद नवनीत चोर गोपाल, नंद मुकुंद गोविंद नवनीत चोर गोपाल, गोविंद गोपाल गोकुल नंदन गोपाल, गोविंद गोपाल गोकुल नंदन गोपाल, कृष्णा श्री हरे कृष्णा, कृष्णा श्री हरे कृष्णा, कृष्णा श्री हरे कृष्णा, कृष्णा श्री हरे कृष्णा, कृष्णा श्री हरे कृष्णा।
Om Shri Sai Ram. Now we'll be moving on to the talk by our first guest speaker, Kutumba Lanka Uncle, Before we hand over the mic to Kutumba uncle, Lakshmi Taraga will be giving a brief introduction on him.
Sairam, everyone. So, Namaste, Kutumba Lankagaru. Thank you so much for creating time for us. We are all eager to hear from you. So, I'm going to say a few words about Brother Kutumba Garu. Brother Kutumba Lanka came into Swami's fold in 1960s. He was a student of Balvikas in 1969 in Andhra Pradesh. He regularly participates in central, regional, and Prashantinilayam media-related seva activities and provides spiritual counseling to anyone who calls and wants to train to practice inner voice of Swami. He has taken the lead numerous times organizing audio, video, streaming activities in Sai functions. His life pursuit is to try to follow Swami's teachings, which will lead to knowing of Swami in me. He has given many speeches in India and USA Sai centers. He has written articles on Swami's Viswarupa Darshanam in Srivani Telugu magazine in India. He has been invited numerous times to speak in Sai organizations in India and in US. By profession, he is the president of KUBS Tech Inc., focusing on pharmaceutical IT located in Princeton, New Jersey, and has presented papers in computer and pharma conferences. The topic of today's talk is Swami, the silent listener. With that, I would like to virtually hand over the mic to Brother Kutumba Lankagaru. Sairam Andi, Sairam, Brother Kutumba Garu. Think you have to unmute yourself. We are unable to hear your voice, Kutumba Garu. Hello?
Need to unmute.
Yes, we can hear you now, Uncle
Can
Sairam.
you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, we can hear you now. Yes, Sairam.
Karthik, can you put to mine is focus? That video.
Yes, yes.
1 second. You are in the focus now.
But on my screen it's not coming.
1 second.
Only the slide is coming.
Okay, let me 1 second. How about now?
Now it's coming. Good.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Sairam.
Sairam. Sairam, everyone. You can hear me now?
Yes, brother.
Okay, Sairam.
Sairam.
Omkara Rupinam Bhakta Janananda Pradayanam Sri Satya Sai Swaram Vande Sadgurum Karnakaram. I offer my humble pranams at the divine lotus feet of Bhagavan Sri Satsai Baba Varu. And I wish you all very happy, bliss-filled, prosperous, healthy New Year. So now we'll get into our topic. Okay. So you can, all of you can hear, no? Good.
Yes, we can hear you, Uncle. It's perfect.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Great. So yeah, the topic is Swami, the silent listener. So the topic Swami gave me today morning while I'm taking shower, about to take shower. So the 6:30, 6 o'clock I gave talk in Lansdale, Pennsylvania. There Swami gave the topic is Antaryami Ananda Sai. And this is Swami, the silent listener. So both are related to each other. So all of you can take that video from the YouTube letter from the Lansdale, or I'll upload mine later, maybe in a couple of days. So these both are connected to each other. So I'll pray Swami to speak through me, whatever you want to convey to all of you on this occasion of New Year Eve. And I thank Swami for giving me this opportunity through Lakshmi Garu. So the silent listener 99.9% of devotees, we are all one day or other might have got frustrated. Is Swami listening to us or not? Because we get into so much challenges in the life, day-to-day life, wherever we are. Because Swami said life is a challenge, face it. Life is a game, play it. So, but what happens, we pray Swami, we tell to Swami's photo, Swami, we are going through this pain, that pain, this pain. Please take care of us. But he doesn't come as fast as we want. Then we get a doubt that whether is Swami listening to us or not. So that is the topic here. And I'll share some of my experiences in this regard. Is that Swami listens or he acts upon? So I'll start with one incident. In 2004, we went to a financial controller, financial manager or advisor in New Jersey, myself, my wife. They saw all our situation, finances and everything. They said, Kutumba, you are going to declare bankruptcy in 6 months' time. Then myself, my wife just started crying on the way. We came here for the American dream. Now we need to go to the state of declaring bankruptcy. That's the time we're praying Swami. We don't know whether Swami is listening or not. Within few days, one Sai sister comes forward to help us out for a secondary mortgage loan because the house value increased it. So here we are praying, and here Sai sister comes and she says she'll get me the loan without credit verification. That time, that is the way it is going on, like what you call mortgage bubble. So the day has come when we got mortgage approved for around $275,000. And that money we want to rotate back to paying the mortgage for the primary mortgage and everything. That's how our life, we have done the rotation way. What to do? We cannot have another choice there. That time I didn't know that Swami's inner voice, I didn't have that experience that time. So we are damn scared when some unknown persons from the bank's attorneys, they are coming to our home and we need to entertain them. Myself, my wife, nobody will be there in the home except them and me, my wife. We are damn scared. Again, praying Swami, please take care of this. We don't know whether Swami listened or not again. Because most of us are doubting Thomases. That is the time, my friends, Sai brothers and sisters, one lady with full turmeric on her face knocks the door. And this day is I remember, is a Thursday. We open the door. That lady tells, in Telugu especially, I have some questions to Baba to ask. I asked Swami in our house, but Swami said he is going to answer in your house, Baba's room. So she is forcing herself into upstairs to go to Baba's room. I said, Amma, please wash your hands, because there is a rule we kept for everyone. Most of the times, wash the hands. If they can wash the feet, they can wash their feet before entering the Swami's room. Because in our house here, Sri Sai Sadanam, Swami's house, we have a lot of yantras. The yantras means it is a divine items blessed by so many saints, and that gives continuous energy in the house, divine energy. So we need to maintain the sanctity. That's why we ask them to wash the hands and wash the feet possible. I told same way, Amma, please wash your hands and then go up and wash your feet. She was very serious. She said, I washed my hand, washed my feet at my home. I did not wash again. Then she went inside the room, closed the door. If I remember right, she closed the door. And bank guys are there in the kitchen area. It took them for one and a half hour to explain all the documents and we get signed finally they gave the check for the $275,000 or $300,000. Then they went. As soon as they left, this lady came down from the Swami's room and she's opening the door and about to go. She didn't even tell, I'm going. I jokingly said, did Swami answer your questions? She said, yes, Swami answered my questions. I'm happy, I'm going. This 2004 it happened. Till today, I didn't see that lady in any Sai events or anywhere. What do you think? Who has come? By listening our prayers, Swami at an appropriate time came as Saima and stayed until we finished the closing of that loan. And as soon as they left, she also left. My friends, Swami is there, he listens, but he acts upon our prayers at an appropriate time. And also Swami said, when he has to fulfill our prayers, he listens, he keeps quiet until we attain the deservedness, or we deserve for that. Suppose I'm going through a lot of financial problems, but Swami got me $1 billion. What will happen? I may spend that money lavishly for all personal needs instead of spending that for the seva activities. So then Swami will wait for that. Oh, this guy has to change. So he will wait until we get deservedness. Then one more thing Swami said in my meditation, whenever we pray for some desires or something like Baba, my daughter is not well, son-in-law not well, my wife is not well, please take care of them. He listens, but he walks very slowly to take care of that request. But when we globalize our prayers, he will very attentively listen, then he come running. That means, Swami, take care of my wife as well as all the people who are like in their boat. That is the one type of prayer. When Swami comes, when he globalize it, he comes very fast. Every day morning, after my prayers, I do one special prayer to Swami. He made me to start doing that recently. I said, Swami, thank you for giving me opportunity. Sorry, I'm very happy. Now I should not say thanks to Swami. I'm very happy, Swami. He gave me the opportunity to do my prayers, mantra jap or prayers or whatever it is. And please take care of me today. All the activities, you give me the strength so that I do all the actions decided by you to make you more happy. So please be with me. Not only with me, please be with all those people who are like me. This is the globalized prayer every day. He asked me recently in my meditation to do it. One more thing he asked is, every day morning after waking up, after our normal prayers on the bed, I need to do one more prayer. Sakala Devata Tigita Swarupa Sri Satsai Swara Prichardham Aham Sarva Karman Karishyami. Meaning that day, today, all the actions I am doing to make the Creator, who is nothing but our Swami, for us, to make him happy, we want to do it and give us the strength to do that way. Not only me, for all the people who are in my boat, similar boat. Okay? This is another way to make Swami more attentive in our prayers so that he listens, comes very fast, acts very fast. Then one more incident I will tell you, because they may be look like a little sorrowful, but the lesson I'm telling is how Swami is a silent listener, how he acts upon it at an appropriate time. One day, on one Vijayadashmi day, I think it is 2007, there's a magazine called Srivani from Machilipatnam in Andhra Pradesh in India. The editor of that magazine was Komaragiri Krishnamohan Rao Garu. He's no more. Swami said many times to him, Srivani is my Vani. That means Srivani is my mouthpiece. My means Swami's mouthpiece. So that year, 2007, Swami announced that he will give Vishwarupa Darshanam in the Puttapati airport. There is a lot of commotion there. Lot of people, thousands of people gathered night around 9 o'clock. So there's so many TV live broadcast came in Andhra channels that day. So Swami gave me some Vishwarupa Darshan that time. He said, this is the better darshan I'm giving here to you, all the things he said. Based on that, this Krishnamohan Rao Garu asked me to write an article in his magazine. So that is the time we don't have enough money to survive more than a week. So I'm in the lot of tension. What to do, I don't know. Life is at a big challenges. So I could not concentrate and write an article as if I'm writing. It's Swami has to make me to write. But even though Swami said he will tell, I could not sit concentrating on it even a few minutes. So 2007 Vijayadashmi day came. That day, my father spoke to me. He said, dear son, you are delaying that article. Because of that entire magazine getting delayed, which is not good, because this magazine, Swami reads from first page to last page. Swami reads every month. Swami used to read every month that magazine. So you need to hurry up. I said, okay, Dad, I will do that, because I could not tell my problems to my father. That day night, evening, in Baba's room in our house, myself, my wife sat there. We started crying. Swami, are you listening? We don't want to live anymore. Please take our lives. And you take care of the kids. We don't want to live anymore with all these problems. Please take care of us. Then after some prayers, crying, Swami said, chant Lakshmi Nrsimha Mamadehi Karavalamma Stotram. There are 8 or 10 slokas. Then go back to your work. So I chanted that one. I got some peace of mind. Then came down, came to my office room, where I'm talking right now, from that office room. Then nothing happened. Night around 11 o'clock, 10:30, 11 o'clock, Swami said, I'm telling the article right now, dictating the article to you. You listen concentratingly and write down. So I wrote down. It came as a 4 pages. After a long time, I'm writing in Telugu. So it took me some time, some difficulty. So somehow I wrote it. Because nowadays, we have lost that writing habit, holding the pen and writing anything, because always our fingers go into tablet or phone, even touch screens. So somehow I finished the article, scanned it, sent to this Krishnamohan Rao Gari, one of the sons, as an email. So I slept. Any change? No change. Next day morning, I woke up. I called my father. Dear father, did he got the article? My father said, dear son, he got the article. He is not editing anything. He is publishing as it is, whatever you send it. Because the Krishnamohan Rao Garu were very physically close to Swami. Swami used to give so many interviews. Okay, once he spent with Swami 2 months in Bangalore, asking various questions. Based on that, he wrote a famous book called Pramajyoti. Now that is, I think, for centennial celebrations, Sadhana Trust, they published again the Pramajyoti. It is maybe available in the bookstore there. Recently my father said they are republishing that book. So he knows how Swami talks, how Swami writes everything. So he told my father, whatever Kutumba wrote, he didn't write. It's only Swami dictated, he write down, that's all. Because the words, everything, they are as per Swami's wish only. Okay, my friends. Then I took my shower, prayers, everything, then came down. I got a call from one of my customers who is also Swami devotee. He says, Kutumba, there is a insurance claim because of fire accident of our company. We put into the insurance claim for the servers and IT work. And your quotation for insurance, the second portion of that got approved. So I got $5,000 for you. I'm going to send that check to you. You are going to get another 2-3 days time. It's a good news for me because that $5,000 will come for me that time, 1 month survival. So immediately I went to my meditation. I prayed, Swami, you know that I'm going to get this money. Why didn't you tell me on Sunday, on Vijayadashmi day? Sunday, that is Sunday that year. Why didn't you tell me, Swami? We might have celebrated Vijayadashmi in a happy mode by chanting some Lalita Sahasranam or other things. What Swami said is, I listened to your prayers. I want to act. I want to act upon. I acted upon, but at the time when it is right for you. What the time right for me? Because myself, my wife cried wholeheartedly for Swami to come into risk, to see that I perform my duties. I didn't ask Swami to give me money or to get me business or to get me job. I prayed, Swami, you do whatever best you feel for me. But give me the strength to withstand whatever you give me the prasadam. Okay? And you know what? I need to perform duty as a husband, father, son, brother. All those roles I need to play for my family members. So please see that I do it properly. So now Swami said, because you guys, you both cried like that heavily that day night, not to live anymore. What I've done from your old births, bad karmas, couple of births, bad karmas, I wiped it out. So I took care of your 1 month requirements, plus I cleared your karma. Suppose if I would have told you on Sunday, you might not have cried. Because you might not have cried, your karma still, couple of births karma still remaining there. So now I evaporated that karma. So please believe, Swami told me in my meditation, please believe, always I listen to your prayers. I am a very silent listener in your house. But I act upon at an appropriate time. That I decide which is good for you guys, for you all. So this is the second incident which I want to narrate. How much time we have?
You still have 10 minutes, Uncle Sairam.
Okay, Sairam. Okay, this is second 2 incidents I narrated to you. Just bear with me. Okay, in the recent time, 2023 December, I lost my eyesight more than 70%. It was very challenging for me to live day-to-day life. That time also, one doctor said, you cannot get your right eye anymore. I came back home, I cried that day, December 8th, 2023. I cried like a kid. Swami said, by crying, are you going to get your eyesight again? Okay? You will have one eye perfectly working. I'll make it one eye perfectly working. Don't worry. You do all jobs required, all seva activities with one eye, but don't cry. So I said, Swami, you do whatever you want. You want to take both eyes, you take it. I have no problems. But see that I get a strength from you to withstand all these challenges. Whatever you want to make me to go through it. I'm ready for that. But give me the strength. Okay? Then April 24, I got problem to left eye also. Then is another challenge. So in a very weak moment, even though we practice so much spiritual sadhana, so spirituality, everything, we know Swami's teachings and we cannot ask Swami, but we get doubt. Swami said one eye will be okay, but I got both eyes more than 70% gone. What can I do? I got a stair lift to go upstairs for my bedroom. And I could not walk even 10 feet properly. and I put up like 60 pounds more weight, and I'm on the prednisone steroid 60 milligrams for 1 year almost. Okay, so in the weak moment we get Swami listens or not, because he only said one eye will be okay, but I'm both eyes are gone bad. What to do? Adding insult to the injury, my neuro-ophthalmologist tells me last year June, 24 June, Kutumba, you cannot drive anymore in your life. This is the new normal. I said, how can I go? I'm living alone, but my daughters and son-in-laws and all, they come now and then because they're all working. But I need to drive. He said, no, you go by Uber, whatever way, but no more driving for you. You cannot drive. That's it. Because my vision, my friends, 25 500, 25 400 like that. Those of you who knows the eyesight measurement, they measure in a healthy person will have 20 by 20. Okay. Then during that time, Swami told me, buy book a Sienna, Toyota Sienna Platinum hybrid van, book it. So I paid around $1,000 advance. I booked it in one of the dealerships in Pennsylvania. Then October came. In September, we got one news article from one of my friends forwarded from India that says Ozempic, a diabetic drug, for 1% of the patients, it can cause optical nerve stroke. But if we stop using Ozempic, the eyes may come back normal. This is the article by CNN, from the CNN research. It came from India, I got it forwarded. Okay, that's the time, my friends. One more miracle happened. One senior IAS officer in Chennai got a dream about Swami performing a miracle in Sundaram in Chennai. Then Swami tells him in the dream to the senior IAS officer, this dream you explain to Dr. V. Mohan, who is the Central Trust member and who is also Padma Shri awardee, and he is the #1 diabetic expert in India, almost. He is a very great person. He is SSI Central Trust member. So this IAS officer should tell to this Dr. Mohan about his dream. This is the Swami's instruction in the dream for this IAS officer. He should tell to Dr. Mohan. Dr. Mohan in turn should tell to my uncle called Dr. Nori Dattatreya, who is a cancer specialist in the New York. My friends, this neither Mohan nor the senior IAS officer never heard about my uncle. And they don't have my uncle's phone number. So Mohan took almost 5-6 hours to research about my uncle's phone number. Then he called my uncle around afternoon 3 o'clock one day during September 24. So he narrated the dream. My uncle said, the dream doesn't make sense for me. Then Mohan said, I don't know why Swami make me to tell you this. I told you the dream, my job is over. Then my uncle asked, who are you? He told about he is a Central Trust member and he is a diabetic expert and all the things he said. Then my uncle said, my nephew in New Jersey, Kutumba Lanka, is also very ardent devotee of Swami. He has this problem. So people are telling Ozempic, what is your opinion? So Dr. Mohan said, yes, I also heard these things. It can cause optical nerve stroke. Ask him to stop that immediately. With Baba's blessings, he may get back his eyesight. This has happened. In October, my van came for delivery. So my close friends here, customers, relatives, everybody told, don't buy the vehicle. It's a $75,000 I had to take on the loan. Buy that vehicle. Swami said, no question. Buy the vehicle, take all the warranties, spend $75,000 and take the delivery of the vehicle. And everybody thought I'm a mad fellow. But Swami said, buy it. Then I said, Swami, why should I keep this vehicle on the driveway without going anywhere? I cannot drive. Swami said, no, you are going to drive slowly. coming months, I'll make sure you're going to drive. But right now, keep it in the driveway and take some driver's help on rental basis, daily wage basis, and go to your customer's place. That's what I've done. 24 October, November, December time, I went to most of my customers' place to give our New Year goodies, our company's New Year goodies, by that vehicle with a driver, paying him hourly charge. My friends, from this June onwards, I started driving, and my eyesight came back almost 70%. My vision is now right eye 20/30 with glasses, left eye 20/40 with glasses. Without glass, it is 20/50. In the meantime, Swami also gave me one prayer on Lord Surya Bhagavan. He said, if people chant that prayer, do Abhishekam to Swami's pendant, apply that water on the eye, eventually they may not even require glasses. That prayer is Om Namo Bhagavate Surya Narayanaya Mahajyutikaraya Chakshudosha Nivaranaya Bhaskaraya Namo Namaha. One more time. Om Namo Bhagavate Surya Narayanaya Mahajyutikaraya Chakshudosha Nivaranaya Bhaskaraya Namo Namaha. So, my friends, Swami listens in June itself. Now, he made sure he fulfills that whatever I need to do. It took up to almost 1 year. This June, I started driving. Of course, small distances and daytime. So I went recently, I could dare to go up to almost 110 miles to Long Island from my New Jersey, Princeton area. So, but while coming, I could not drive. So I took my friend with me. So he drove me back from Long Island to here. So this all slowly Swami doing. And I'm practicing now. Earlier, even distant one, short one, I need glasses, like it's a bifocal glass what I'm wearing. Now, while driving, I put the glasses like this here. Okay, I try to read dashboard. More than 60% of the dashboard, all the items, notification, everything I could read without even glasses. Okay, so this is what Swami has taken care. So he is a silent listener, but he works whenever time comes, whenever he feels that we deserve to get his grace. So what to do to get his grace? First, globalize our prayers. And the ultimate thing is leave everything to Swami and praying Swami to do whatever best he feels for us and give us the strength to withstand whatever Swami gives as a prasadam. Okay? What is the time now? Done? 11:25 minutes extra. Sairam.
Yeah,
So with this, I conclude. Hopefully, this message is appropriate for everyone who are listening to these experiences. Okay. So Swami is a silent listener, but he is not a sitting idle and doing nothing. But he does. He is silent listener, but he is fast doer. By the time we feel that Swami has performed this miracle, it's already done. So every day, every second is a miracle because Swami gave the very wonderful life to all of us, and he gave so many things. I gone through that one. Every organ Swami gives, there's a purpose and is very important in our day-to-day life. Without that organ, even smallest one, life becomes miserable. So we always feel happy for Swami giving us this birth and be in his fold and be spreading his divine message and do whatever seva as per his will, whatever we can do, serve humanity. So I feel very happy for this opportunity, and I thank Lakshmigar and all your regional members who are part of this call. And I wish you all again very happy, healthy, prosperous, bliss-filled New Year in serving humanity. Sairam, thank you very much.
Sairam, that was such a wonderful talk, Kutumanko. Thank you so much. My mom has one question for you.
Okay.
One quick question అండి. So every year you will sell, I mean, మీరు మంత్రంలో స్వామి చెప్తూ ఉంటారు కదా. So this year you have anything from Swami? for all of us.
I don't know whether he didn't give any mantra especially this year, but he asked me to reiterate last year mantra. And one thing is, Upanishad says, Aham Brahmasmi. Then Tattvamasi. How to experience those things. Okay. That's what we need to work hard in a spiritual path. The end goal should be realize you are nothing but Swami. We are all nothing but Swami. To go through that one, Swami gave me last year, I don't know, January 1st bhajans I told or not, I don't remember. When I went to Kanipakam Ganesha temple in 23, Swami told me one sentence. Put the right hand at the right side of the chest. Left side is the heart. Right side is the lung side. Put the right hand there. Okay, I'll show you. Okay, like this. Then say, Tvam Sakshad Atmasi Nityam. That means our beloved Lord Swami is nothing but he is actual. He is in my soul. He is part of my soul. Tvam, you are my soul. Tvam Sakshat Atmasi Nityam. So club together. Tvam Sakshad Atmasi Nityam. Tvam Sakshad Atmasi Nityam. Keep telling whenever you are in tense mode. This is what Swami gave me in my meditation last year and in 23 in the temple also. Whenever you are in tension or stressed way, put the right hand here. Just say Swami, Tvam Sakshad Atmasi Nityam. Tvam Sakshad Atmasi Nityam. Like this, keep telling in your mind. Then, Anyada Saranam Nasti Tvameva Saranam Mama Tasmat Karunya Bhavena Raksha Raksha Saiswara. This is a very powerful prayer as for Swami. All of you may be knowing Gandikota Subbarao uncle.
Yes.
His wife named Lakshmi Auntie, she personally told me in the interview room one day, she is Swami there. She is telling Swami, Anyada Saranam Nasti Tvameva Saranam Mama. That's the time Swami completed the remaining two lines. Tasmat Karanja Bhavena Raksha Raksha Saiswara. That's how you pray every time, every minute you pray like that. I like that prayer. That's the reason I'm always with you. I'm taking care of you. So auntie told me, I said, Amma, I got this habit somehow, chanting this Anyada Saranam Nasti always. She said, keep doing it. Swami is very happy. If we chant that one, Swami himself told me personally, he is very happy when I'm chanting that prayer. So, this is the prayer we can all take for the new year. Tvam Sakshad Atmas Nityam and this Anyada Saranam Nasti, which is the popular prayer. And Surya Mantra I gave you, last year I gave to everyone. So again I'm repeating that one. Om Namo Bhagavate Surya Narayanaya Mahajyatikaraya Chakshu Dosha Nivaranaya Bhaskaraya Namo Namaha. Then for equivalent to Dhanvantari Mantra Swami gave is for Shiva Bhaktas. Om Namo Bhagavate Shivaya Pradama Daivyaya Vishaje Namaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Shivaya Pradama Daivyaya Vishaje Namaha. Okay, Sairam.
Yeah, Sairam. Thank you so much.
Sairam uncle.
Sairam.
Sairam uncle, I'm Jayanti here.
Sairam Jayanti, after a long time, how are you?
Yeah, doing okay, uncle.
How is,
Nice to hear your stories.
how is the Mohan doing? They're all
Yeah.
doing good?
Sairam, brother. Sairam.
Sairam Mohanji. I think I sent a voice message to you that time. You were
Yes.
Yes, uncle. Yes, uncle.
Yeah, where are you now? You're in Dallas?
Actually, we are in a sound's place in Connecticut right now.
Wow.
So we'll be going to Michigan in 2 days.
No, if you come here tomorrow. We have bhajan, wonderful bhajans.
Definitely, uncle. Whenever we visit New Jersey, we will not miss your place. We will definitely come.
Sure.
Uncle, I have a humble request to you.
Tell me.
Whatever the mantras you mentioned just now, like all the 3-4 mantras, would you be able to go when you go home? Would you be able to? When you're free, can you just chant them, record them, and send it to Karthik so that he can forward it to everybody?
Okay, that we can do. No, it will be in the YouTube.
Okay.
For this speech, once Karthik comes, gives the YouTube thing,
Yes.
I download, I put into my channel. So in my channel, in the YouTube below, I can put these lyrics.
Yeah, please do so. Please do
Okay.
so.
Okay,
Thank
no
you so
problem.
much, Uncle. Nice hearing your speech.
Very,
Swami
very
bless
happy,
you all.
Janti. Very happy. Sarojama doing good? Are you in touch with Sarojama?
Yes, Uncle. We went and met her 2 years ago.
Okay. A
Yeah,
long time to talk to her. I had to go and see her.
I understand. Thank you, Uncle. Please bless everybody, Uncle, and keep all of us in your prayers.
Baba's blessings.
Let-
Sakala Devata Aditya Swarpa Sai Devata Sampana Krupa Kadaksha Pratirastu.
Thank you,
Samasta
Uncle.
Sampradani Santu.
Thank you, Uncle.
Jai Sai Ram.
May this
Sai
year bring a complete unity among all of them and spread love and give full health to everyone.
Regarding that, so we keep praying Swami.
Mhm.
Swami definitely is going to do very soon. This all Swami's play. He is testing devotees, how we are all. See,
That's true.
initially Swami said, my life is my message. Later, Swami said, your life is my message.
Correct.
So that we to remember, and we should not fail in
Sure,
making
Uncle.
Swami happy.
Sure, Uncle. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Sai Ram.
Happy New Year.
Okay. Happy New Year to you all.
Thank
To
you.
all of us. To all of us.
Yes. Thank you, Uncle.
Okay. Sai Ram.
Sai Ram, thank you. And then yes, I will share the YouTube link with you all after the satsang for sure. And on behalf of the Sri Satyasai Global Council Mid Central Region, we would like to thank you, Kutamba Uncle, for sharing your divine glimpses of Swami's divinity. And we are also happy that you're doing a lot better now by Swami's grace, and you were able to share your divine experiences on the auspicious occasion of New Year. Thank you so much, Uncle. Jai Sai Ram.
Sai Ram, thank you. Continue
Sai Ram.
your. Okay, thank you very much. Sai Ram.
Thank you, Uncle Sai Ram. And now we.
Yeah. Sure.
Oh, sorry, Uncle.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll
please.
leave you, Sai Ram. Okay.
Okay, Sai Ram. Now we'll be moving on to the second part of the bhajans, Sai Ram.
गानप्रिये साई करुणामयी गानप्रिये साई करुणामयी कादम्बरी अम्ब कात्यायनी कादम्बरी अम्ब कात्यायनी गानप्रिये साई करुणामयी हरिवल्लभे सुखदायिनी हरिवल्लभे सुखदायिनी ओंकाररूपिणि नारायणी ओंकाररूपिणि नारायणी भुवनेश्वरी अम्ब जगन्मोहिनी भुवनेश्वरी अम्ब जगन्मोहिनी श्रीचक्रवासिनि साईश्वरी श्रीचक्रवासिनि साईश्वरी गानप्रिये साई करुणामयी कादम्बरी अम्ब कात्यायनी गानप्रिये साई करुणामयी हरिवल्लभे सुखदायिनी ओंकाररूपिणि नारायणी भुवनेश्वरी अम्ब जगन्मोहिनी श्रीचक्रवासिनि साईश्वरी श्रीचक्रवासिनि साईश्वरी गानप्रिये साई करुणामयी
साई राम। दर्शन दीजो भगवान, परम दयालु भगवान। दर्शन दीजो भगवान, परम दयालु भगवान। आदि अनंत अद्भुत रूपा, आदि अनंत अद्भुत रूपा, आनंददाता आश्रित वत्सल, आनंददाता आश्रित वत्सल। प्रेम स्वरूपा शांति प्रदाता, प्रेम स्वरूपा शांति प्रदाता। सच्चिदानंद श्री सत्य साईशा, सच्चिदानंद श्री सत्य साईशा। दर्शन दीजो भगवान, परम दयालु भगवान। आदि अनंत अद्भुत रूपा, आनंददाता आश्रित वत्सल। प्रेम स्वरूपा शांति प्रदाता, सच्चिदानंद श्री सत्य साईशा। दर्शन दीजो भगवान। साई राम।
साई राम। हमको तुमसे प्यार कितना, साई तुम ही जानते। दिलों की धड़कन तुम हो साई, तुम हमारे प्राण हो। हमको तुमसे प्यार है, we love you, dear Sai, we love you. We love you, dear Sai, we love you. నీవు లేని మా జీవనం, నీరు లేని చేపవేదనం. నీ సన్నిధే మాకు పెన్నిది, నీదు చూపే ప్రాణ సమానం. మీకు మాకు ఒకే బంధము, అది प्रेम बंधमु। हमको तुमसे प्यार कितना, साई तुम ही जानते। दिलों की धड़कन तुम हो साई, तुम हमारे प्राण हो। हमको तुमसे प्यार है, we love you, dear Sai, we love you. We love you, dear Sai, we love you. Sai Ram.
हे अनाथ नाथ साई, तुम हो अंतर्यामी। हे अनाथ नाथ साई, तुम हो अंतर्यामी। तुम हो मेरे भगवान, तुम हो मेरे भगवान। दीन दुख भंजन सहारा दो मुझे, दीन दुख भंजन सहारा दो मुझे। ओ मेरे साईं भगवान, ओ मेरे साईं भगवान, हृदय मंदिर में आओ साईं मेरे, हृदय मंदिर में आओ साईं मेरे, दीजो कृपा वरदा, दीजो कृपा वरदा। तुम हो मेरे भगवान, तुम हो मेरे भगवान। हे अनाथ नाथ साईं, तुम हो अंतर्यामी, तुम हो मेरे भगवान। दीन दुख भंजन सहारा दो मुझे, ओ मेरे साईं भगवान। हृदय मंदिर में आवो साईं मेरे, दीजो कृपा वरदान। तुम हो मेरे भगवान, तुम हो मेरे भगवान। हे अनाथ नाथ साईं, तुम हो अंतर्यामी, तुम हो मेरे भगवान।
साई रामा। बोलो बोलो सब मिल बोलो, ओम नमः शिवाय। बोलो बोलो सब मिल बोलो, ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय। बोलो बोलो सब मिल बोलो, ओम नमः शिवाय। झूठ जटा में गंगाधारी, त्रिशूलधारी डमरू बजावे। झूठ जटा में गंगाधारी, त्रिशूलधारी डमरू बजावे। ढम 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 डमरू बजा, ढम 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 डमरू बजा। गूंज उठा ओम नमः शिवाय, गूंज उठा ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय। हरि ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय। हरि ओम नमः शिवाय। बोलो बोलो सब मिल बोलो, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय। बोलो बोलो सब मिल बोलो, ओम नमः शिवाय। झूठ जटा में गंगाधारी, त्रिशूलधारी डमरू बजावे। ढम 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 डमरू बजा, गूंज उठा ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय। हरि ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय। हरि ओम नमः शिवाय। बोलो बोलो सब मिल बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय। साई राम।
हर बोला नाथ उमापते शंभो शंकर पशुपते। हर बोला नाथ उमापते शंभो शंकर पशुपते। कैलासवास चिदम्बरेशा नीलकण्ठ सदाशिवा। कैलासवास चिदम्बरेशा नीलकण्ठ सदाशिवा। बम बम हर हर बोल महेश्वर पार्वती रमना सदाशिवा। बम बम हर हर बोल महेश्वर पार्वती रमना सदाशिवा। हर बोला नादा उमापते शंभो शंकर पशुपते। हर बोला नादा उमापते शंभो शंकर पशुपते। कैलासवासा चिदम्बरेशा नीलकण्ठ सदाशिवा। कैलासवास चिदम्बरेशा नीलकण्ठ सदाशिवा। बम बम हर हर बोल महेश्वर पार्वती रमना सदाशिवा। बम बम हर हर बोल महेश्वर पार्वती रमना सदाशिवा। हर बोला नाद उमापते शंभो शंकर पशुपते।
Sai Ram and Happy New Year, everybody. Repeat his name, Sai Ram, Sai Ram. Repeat his name, Sai Ram, Sai Ram. Sit with love, Sai Ram, Sai Ram. Sit with love, Sai Ram, Sai Ram. Picture his form, Sai Ram, Sai Ram. Picture his form, Sai Ram, Sai Ram. He's everywhere. Feel him shining within you. He's everywhere. Feel him shining within you. Ram, 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 Ram. Sai Ram, 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 Ram. Ram, 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 Ram. Sai Ram, 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 Ram. Repeat his name, Sai Ram, Sai Ram. Say it with love, Sai Ram, Sai Ram. Picture his form, Sai Ram, Sai Ram. He's everywhere. Feel him shining within you. Ram, 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 Ram. Sai Ram, 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 Ram. Repeat his name, Sai Ram, Sai Ram.
मधुसूदना हरे माधवा। मधुसूदना हरे माधवा। श्रीवासुदेवा जनार्दना। श्री साई देवा जनार्दना। हरि केशवा नारायण। हरि केशव मनमोहना जनार्दना जगत्पालना जनार्दना जगत्पालना दीनावना दुःखभञ्जना दीनावना दुःखभञ्जना अरविन्दलोचन आनन्दना अरविन्दलोचन आनन्दना श्रीवासुदेवा जनार्दना श्री साई देवा जनार्दना मधुसूदना हरे माधवा मधुसूदना हरे माधवा श्रीवासुदेवा जनार्दना श्री साई देवा जनार्दना हरि केशवा नारायणा हरि केशवा नारायणा श्री हरि गोविंद मनमोहना श्री हरि गोविंद मनमोहना जनार्दना जगत्पालना जनार्दना जगत्पालना दीनावना दुःखभञ्जना दीनावना दुःखभञ्जना अरविन्दलोचन आनन्दना अरविन्दलोचन आनन्दना श्रीवासुदेवा जनार्दना श्री साई देवा जनार्दना श्री साई देवा जनार्दना मधुसूदना हरे माधवा श्रीवासुदेवा जनार्दना श्री साई देवा जनार्दना
A temple in my heart, a prayer in my soul, a song on my lips, and I sing to you. A temple in my heart, a prayer in my soul, a song on my lips, and I sing to you. Baba Sai Baba, Satya Sai Baba, Baba Sai Baba, I sing to you. Satya Sai Baba, Baba Sai Baba, Satya Sai Baba, I call to you. A light in my heart, a yearning in my soul, a name on my lips, and I call to you. A light in my heart, a yearning in my soul, a name on my lips, and I call to you. Baba Sai Baba, Satya Sai Baba, Baba Sai Baba, I sing to you. Satya Sai Baba, Baba Sai Baba, Satya Sai Baba, I call to you. A temple in my heart, a prayer in my soul, a song on my lips, and I sing to you. A temple in my heart, a prayer in my soul, a song on my lips, and I sing to you. Baba Sai Baba, Satya Sai Baba, Baba Sai Baba, I sing to you. Satya Sai Baba, Baba Sai Baba, Satya Sai Baba, I call to you. A light in my heart, a yearning in my soul, a name on my lips, and I call to you. Baba Sai Baba, Satya Sai Baba, Baba Sai Baba, I sing to you. Satya Sai Baba, Baba Sai Baba, Satya Sai Baba, I call to you. Joy in my heart, peace in my soul, a smile on my lips, and I sing to you. Joy in my heart, peace in my soul, a smile on my lips, and I sing to you. Baba Sai Baba, Satya Sai Baba, Baba Sai Baba, I sing to you. Satya Sai Baba, Baba Sai Baba, Satya Sai Baba, I call to you. A temple in my heart, a prayer in my soul, a song on my lips, and I sing to you.
कोटि प्रणाम शतकोटि प्रणाम कोटि प्रणाम शतकोटि प्रणाम हे दीननाथ साईं राम हे दीननाथ साईं राम हे दीननाथ साईं राम कोटि प्रणाम शतकोटि प्रणाम तुम हो भक्तों के युगावतार तुम हो भक्तों के युगावतार तुम हो नंदा नंद के लाल तुम हो भक्तों के युगावतार तुम हो नंदा नंद के लाल पतिपुरी के साई गोपाल पतिपुरी के साई गोपाल हे दीननाथ साईं राम हे दीननाथ साईं राम हे दीननाथ साईं राम कोटि प्रणाम शतकोटि प्रणाम हे दीननाथ साईं राम हे दीननाथ साईं राम हे दीननाथ साईं राम तुम हो भक्तों के युगावतार तुम हो भक्तों के युगावतार तुम हो नंदा नंद के लाल पतिपुरी के साई गोपाल पतिपुरी के साई गोपाल हे दीननाथ साईं राम हे दीननाथ साईं राम हे दीननाथ साईं राम कोटि प्रणाम शतकोटि प्रणाम
Thairam Vishu, think he's not there. दया सागरा करुणा करा दया सागरा करुणा करा जगदीश्वरा साईश्वरा जगदीश्वरा साईश्वरा दया सागरा करुणा करुणाकरा दया सागरा करुणाकरा भुवनेश्वरा अखिलेश्वरा भुवनेश्वरा अखिलेश्वरा गुणगम्भीरा साईश्वरा गुणगम्भीरा साईश्वरा दया सागरा करुणाकरा दया सागरा करुणाकरा जगदीश्वरा साईश्वरा जगदीश्वरा साईश्वरा दया सागरा करुणाकरा भुवनेश्वरा अखिलेश्वरा भुवनेश्वरा अखिलेश्वरा गुणगम्भीरा साईश्वरा गुणगम्भीरा साईश्वरा दया सागरा करुणाकरा
आंजनेय वीरा हनुमंत शूरा वायुकुमारा वानर वीरा आंजनेय वीरा हनुमंत शूरा वायुकुमारा वानर वीरा श्री राम जय राम सीताराम जय राधे श्याम श्री राम जय राम सीताराम जय राधे श्याम श्री राम जय राम सीताराम जय राधे श्याम श्री राम जय राम सीताराम जय साई राम सुब्रह्मण्यम सुब्रह्मण्यम षण्मुखनाथ सुब्रह्मण्यम 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 साईनाथ सुब्रह्मण्यम शिव 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 सुब्रह्मण्यम हर 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 सुब्रह्मण्यम शिव शिव हर हर सुब्रह्मण्यम हर हर शिव शिव सुब्रह्मण्यम शिव शरवण भव सुब्रह्मण्यम गुरु शरवण भव सुब्रह्मण्यम शिव शिव हर हर सुब्रह्मण्यम हर हर शिव शिव सुब्रह्मण्यम 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 षण्मुखनाथ सुब्रह्मण्यम 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 साईनाथ सुब्रह्मण्यम 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 साईनाथ सुब्रह्मण्यम 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 षण्मुखनाथ सुब्रह्मण्यम 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 साईनाथ सुब्रह्मण्यम ओम तत्सत् श्री नारायण तु पुरुषोत्तम गुरुतु सिद्ध बुद्ध तु स्कंद विनायक सविता पावक तु सविता पावक तु ब्रह्ममज्ज तु यहुव शक्ति तु येषु पिता प्रभु तु रुद्र विष्णु तु राम कृष्ण तु रहीमता होतु रहीमता होतु वासुदेव गो विश्वरूप तु चिदानंद हरितु अद्वितीय तु अकाल निर्भय आत्मलिंग शिव तु आत्मलिंग शिव तु परमात्मलिंग शिव तु असतो मा सद्गमया तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमया मृत्योर्मा
अमृतं गमय ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः
Sai Rama, thought for the day from Prashanti Noyam on the auspicious occasion of New Year. In this changing world, God is the changeless entity. God is all pervasive and can be experienced anywhere. He is worshipped as Kala Kalaya Namaha, Kala Swarupaya Namaha, and so on. Without time, there is no world. Without the world, there is no creation. Without creation, there is nothing. Every created thing is born of time. New Year's Day proclaims the truth that God is the master of time. Unfortunately, man fails to understand the power of God. He wastes three-quarters of his life in unworthy earthly pursuits. Spiritual pursuit is the right way of making use of time. It calls for nurturing good feelings and doing good deeds without selfish motives, extending love and compassion towards all beings. This is real sadhana. So means Atma and Dana means wealth. By utilizing your time in spiritual pursuits, you can enjoy spiritual wealth. But man wastes all his time in unholy thoughts and evil deeds without understanding the divinity within him. One should understand the value of time, each moment of which vanishes faster than lightning. Baba. Sai Rama, and I'll be doing Mahamrityunjay Mantram, and after that, I'll be introducing our special guest speaker, Sai Rama.
ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः
Om Shri Sai Ram. It gives me immense pleasure to introduce our guest speaker for the New Year Satsang. Before I hand over the mic to Brother Vinayaka, I'll first be giving a brief introduction on him. Brother Vinayaka Kalitla is an educationalist, filmmaker, and social change maker who spent his life blending education, values, and creative expression. An alumnus of the Hyderabad Public School Begumpet and the Sri Satyasai Institute of Higher Learning, Prashanti Noyam, where he earned his MBA in marketing and advertising. He also trained in filmmaking at the Rama Naidu Film School and the New York Film Academy. After early years in advertising and marketing research, he founded Abhyasa International Residential Public School in 1996, where he introduced a strong focus on value education, social responsibility, and holistic development, earning the school consistent national and international recognition and awards, including from the United Nations. Alongside education, he has been actively involved in filmmaking through Abhyasa Creations, creating films centered on human values and spirituality, including his debut feature, Waiting in Wilderness. And he is also authoring a screenplay on the life of Bhagavan Sri Satyasai Baba. Deeply committed to youth and community service, he continues to be widely recognized for his contributions to education, value-based leadership, and social impact. With that, I would like to virtually hand over the mic to Brother Vinayaka. Sai Ram, brother. Oh, it looks like you're on mute. So we can hear you now. Sai Ram.
Yeah, Sai Ram Karthik.
Sai Ram.
So let us begin this session with a prayer to Bhagavan. Before that, I would just like to ask or want to know if this is an interactive session where, I can ask questions or somebody can ask. I just wanted to know how it is modeled like.
Sai Ram, so you could share your experiences, and then towards the end, we can kind of open up the question answer session.
Towards the end, so in between, it's not interactive. That's what I just wanted to know.
Sai Ram, it's okay. Like whatever you just say, Sai Ram Vinayaka.
Okay.
Whatever is like, either way is fine. We are not rigid to a particular,
Okay.
area.
Okay.
So everyone is free to like unmute themselves, and if you have any questions, you can raise, and you can definitely, I think, you can ask questions or any
Okay. Okay.
concerns. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's begin the session with a prayer to Bhagwan. Om Ganana Tva Ganapati Havamahe Kavim Kavinam Upamashravastamam Jyeshtharajan Brahmanam Brahmanaspata Anashrunvannoti Bissi Dasadanam Om Prano Devi Saraswati Vajebhirvajinivati Dhinamavitriyavatu Ganeshaya Namaha Saraswatyai Namaha Shri Gururbhyo Namaha Harihi Om Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaptu Saha Viryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Sairam and greetings to you all, dear brothers and sisters of the Sai family. On this momentous, or I would say an auspicious occasion, as we bid goodbye to an old year and as we welcome a new, as Swami says, Angla Samvatsarama, or the English calendar which we normally follow. We invoke the blessings of Divine Mother Sai. And as we enter this new year, like in India, we have already entered the new year. So, on behalf of all the brothers and sisters in India here, I wish you all a happy new year. But nevertheless, we would do the same when you reach the threshold of 2026 at the end of this session. So, as we enter the new year, it's time to start a new life. It's normally a fad, or it's generally a kind of, uh, you know, everywhere, people all over the world, they take New Year resolutions. And of course, only to break them at the end of the month, probably. But nevertheless, as Lord Tennyson said, the old order changeth, yielding place to the new. And life itself, in the form of a cyclic year, shows so many ups and downs. If you look at the nature around us, there is a spring, there is a summer, there is an autumn, there's a winter. The change is constantly happening. So we too, as human beings, look for something new in our lives. We would like to shed old habits, old patterns, and embrace a new life that we want to choose from here on. So, the fundamental question here is, we are all gathered because we are basically about to welcome the new year. But the question is, are we not happy with the old year? Or is there something that we want to change from the old ways? And is there a new thing that we want to begin? Each one of us knows the best answer. The Swami within each of us will definitely prompt. The beautiful thing about Bhagwan is, like we see in the Krishna Avatara, we hear that during the Vrindavan days, Swami as Krishna used to take multiple forms. There were as many Krishnas as there were the number of gopikas. And each gopika or Gopala got a personal attention from Swami, from Krishna. So similarly, each of us perceives Swami probably in a different way. I said probably, but definitely, as the Upanishads also say, Ekoham Vipra Bahuda Vadanti. The one God is worshipped in many ways, is perceived in many ways by the wise people in this world. So I may look at Swami as my mother. Somebody may look at Swami as a friend. Somebody may look upon Swami as father, as a god. There may be people who may be looking at Swami as a son, as a boss. Whatever you perceive, whatever you, however you look up at Swami, he responds to that. As the Upanishad saying goes, Yad bhavam tad bhavati. There is an old anecdote, a parallel where a few blind men went to perceive the elephant, and they could not see the elephant, but each one perceived the elephant in their own different ways. Somebody held the legs and thought that, okay, elephant looks like a pillar. Somebody held the tail of the elephant and thought that the elephant actually looks like a rope or feels like a rope. They held the trunk and thought it's like a huge snake or something. They held the ears of the elephant and thought that elephant resembles a fan. So we are all like the blind men who cannot fathom the magnanimity of this creation and the creator of Swami himself. So each one definitely perceives Swami in a slightly different manner. Why? We would probably reveal that in the course of this discussion today. So, if we think that, let's probably the next question that we should probably be asking is, why are we having this satsang at this year? There are a lot of people who go to the parties and, they want to welcome the new year at midnight with a drink or howling and shouting and whatnot. But we are sitting here having bhajans, having satsang, because we believe that at this auspicious hour, at midnight, 12 o'clock, when the clock turns, when the date turns, when the calendar turns into January 1st, 2026, at that auspicious moment, if we think of Swami, we feel that the whole year, either good things will happen to us, or we feel that the whole year we will be thinking of Swami only. And we will have Swami in our thoughts. But let us look at the irony of the situation. If we believe that at this moment we are going to think about him, and so that the whole year we are going to think about him, then let us look back and see, probably last year we have done the same thing. The year before also we would have done a very similar thing. So have we really thought about Swami throughout every day, every moment? And have we received good things or beneficial things? Because we are human beings, we all have desires, and we wish each other, because we always say, wish you a happy and a prosperous new year. And before peace, before love, the word prosperous always comes first, because human beings, always believe in prosperity, then everything else comes next. But thinking of this, I'm reflecting on some other thoughts. where, if you remember, in the primitive days, the tribals used to offer narabali, or animal sacrifice, or human sacrifice, because those days, or in that era, when people did not have an understanding of God, they thought that they thought that God, in the form of cyclones, or in the form of a tsunami, in the form of an earthquake, in the form of a forest fire, in the form of a thunder, lightning, is always hankering after lives of people, lives of their cattle. So what they used to tell God, oh God, you take this life and please spare us. So that is the perception they had of God. And slowly, when humankind moved from, the pastoral to the agricultural way of living, they settled in places and started growing things. Remember, every harvest festival that we celebrate, it is Sankranti or Baishaki or Dasera in October. All these are primarily, they are, apart from the Devi Puja that we do, Shakti Puja that we do, they're also harvest festivals. So once mankind moved into agriculture, we started offering whatever we grew as food to God, as prasadam, as naivedya. We offered it as naivedyam and took it as prasadam. And today, what do we do? Very interestingly, we go to the temple, offer money in the hundi. Because in our scriptures, if you see, we don't look at people or our ancestors offering money to God, or they only offered, was the clothes and food and whatever we consume, whatever we use in our day-to-day life, they offered that. But today, it's convenient to offer money to God. So when life was precious, people offered life to God. When food and sustenance was precious, people offered food and luxuries to God. I say luxuries because even today in our puja system, we say Tambulam Samarpayami, Gajam Arohayami, Ashwam Arohayami. We don't make God sit on a Ashwa, nor do we make God sit on a Suvarna Yukta Dakshinam Samarpayami. So, Andolikam Samarpayami. So, what all we do to a king, we do to God. Why I'm saying all this here, it's very important to reflect on this, because I started with the dictum, the Upanishad saying, Yad Bhavam Tad Bhavati. So, throughout the history of the evolution of mankind, as we perceived God, God also responded to us in a very, very similar way. So, the question is, when we started the last, or this 2025 with thoughts of Swami, or with the worship of Swami, did Swami respond to us the way we wanted? Or we had some kind of misgivings? No, I got something, but I did not get something. Or though I thought of Swami at the beginning of the new year, I could not feel his presence throughout the year. So, what are your thoughts on that? This is the kind of reflections that we need to make at this juncture. Any quick thoughts on that, please? Anybody? Because when it's a one-way traffic going on talking, I think people, I not say you, but sometimes we tend to switch off. So I just need to draw your attention. The teacher in me probably wants to draw your attention to what we are talking. So any thoughts on that, please?
Sairam, if anyone would like to share their thoughts, please feel free to unmute.
Okay, fine. So if anybody wants to pitch in, they can always pitch in, but I don't want to leave this gap here. So again, we come across a very fundamental question. Why do we celebrate festivals? And when we celebrate festivals, we do puja, we do prayers to God, we wear new clothes, and we eat special food. Because we don't do that every day. We don't wear new clothes every day. It's just that you buy clothes once in a while. So you make sure that you wear it on a festival day. But just think of this situation. What if we wear new clothes every day? What if we eat special food every day? Can we distinguish between an everyday and a special day, a New Year day, or any other day? So, if we are doing the same thing again and again, man has this mind which tends to take him towards boredom, routine. There's no thrill or enthusiasm. It becomes just a routine, ritual, so on and so forth. So just imagine a situation where, let's say, you have your favorite food, you have some favorite food item. Suppose you're eating that food item which you like very, very much. You're eating it morning breakfast, afternoon lunch, evening snack, night dinner, or supper. You're eating the same thing again and again every day, day in and day out. It no longer becomes special for you. It no longer becomes very important or very thrilling for you. So, this question comes that should we use festivals to rededicate ourselves to Swami, or should we feel Swami every moment, every day, every hour in our lives? Think about this. This is something that we need to introspect, because human tendency in a three-dimensional world is to basically, you know, when we get too used to something, it no longer becomes very important for us. But if we this, get the essence of this, probably we would have really cracked the very existence of the very code of this creation, or the very reason probably why God created life, why the creation came into existence. Because Swami once said, I created this universe, or I created life on earth because I was all alone. In the beginning, I was all alone. And when I was alone and I was the only entity, I had no way that I could love myself. So, in order for me to love myself, I divided myself into multiple beings so that I could love myself. So, I remember once Swami also spoke about Ishwarama, where during the last years of Swami's sojourn on earth, Swami used to often say, even in discourses and to a smaller audience among the students, he would come and say, last night Ishwarama appeared. Ishwarama came to my room and she spoke to me. She sat on my bed and talked to me. And Swami would go on to say, she's asking me to come away. So that was the time he was indicating that, Swami is soon going to leave. So maybe he was preparing people. But here is a very, very interesting insight that we all need to have. So Swami said she's asking me to cross over to the other side, to come away from this human existence, cross over to the heavenly existence. Now, basically, we know that all religions are based on this concept of heaven. Now, the other day, we had, just day before yesterday, we had Vaikuntha Ekadasi, and everybody made a beeline to Tirupati, thinking or feeling that if we have darshan of Swami Lord Venkateshwara on this auspicious Ekadasi day, we will attain moksha. And previously, it was so that the Vaikuntha Dwaram or the Uttara Dwaram used to be open only on this particular day of Vaikuntha Ekadasi. But now, humankind has become so, should I say greedy, I don't know, that there are so many people lined up. For the last 2 years, the Uttara Dwaram or the Vaikuntha Dwaram is being kept open for 10 days because of the rush. What used to be a 1 day affair has become a 10-day affair, just to please, should I say, our ego or our greed or our devotion. I don't know what. Swami should be a better judge. So, talking about moksha, talking about heaven, every religion paints a very rosy picture of heaven. Like in uh, in our Puranas, they say the Indra rules over heaven. There's a Ramba, Urvasi, Menaka. There's a pattern in all the Muslims. The Islam says, when you go to heaven, it's a very luxurious life. You have 72 virgins, so on and so forth. I mean, let's not get into those contra. But what I'm trying to say is the religions that we have created are sort of models which do dangle carrots in front of us and make us do something to get something else back. Like we give money to God to get our desires fulfilled. So now coming back to the story where, not story, the episode where Ishwarama asked Swami to cross over to the other side. Swami said, "What is there on the other side?" Now look, Swami has with one stroke demolished all the notions of all the religions. Swami asked Ishrama, "What is there on the other side?" It's only Ananda, 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 only bliss. If you are in bliss all the time, what is it there for you? You get bored. That's why I took that example of if you're having the favorite snack or the favorite food item for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner, throughout the year, throughout your life, there's no other thing left in your life. If there is no opposite thing left in your life, then you won't even know the taste of that. You won't even enjoy the taste of that particular so-called favorite food item which you are calling right now. So Swami said a very similar thing, that there is nothing in heaven except bliss. And how long can you be in that bliss? This is the question Swami put. And Swami went on to say that the real experience is on the earth. The real love, because it's only on earth that you can love each other. It's only on earth you can do service. You can help each other. You can experience joy. In a blissful state, you can't even experience joy because we, in our life, as Swami said, pleasure is interval between two pains and a pain is interval between two pleasures. Only when the season changes, When the season changes from summer to a rainy season, you enjoy the rain. And this time, like in Hyderabad, we had so much rains. Everybody was saying, "Oh, please, God, please stop the rains." It was like that. And ultimately, when the rain stopped, we had winter. People welcomed the winter. This change is a part of life. We enjoy the life on the earth because of this change, because of this diversity, because of this duality. So Swami went on to say it's only on earth and only in our life that we can really experience what love is, what service is, what grace is, so on and so forth. So it's very important to ponder on this point that maybe we pray to Swami, Swami, always keep us with you. Swami, let me think of you every moment, so on and so forth. But do we really experience that bliss all the time, or it comes and goes now and then? And yeah, yes,
Sairam,
please. Saira.
Sairam, brother. When you talk about that bliss, it comes and goes. That's true. For example, when we are listening to some very melodious bhajans, like
Okay.
Giridhar Govinda Gopala or
Okay.
Nandalala, Nandalala, those kind of bhajans. At
Hmm.
sometimes you forget yourself, and when you just get engrossed into that bhajan, at that moment you feel that bliss. And
Okay.
then once the bhajan is over, once it becomes quiet, and until the next bhajan starts, you come back to the
Hmm.
normal, regular routine life.
Okay.
So, as you said, we are just, I mean, what you call experiencing the bliss then and there, but not at
Hmm.
all state.
Yes. Good
So,
question. Very, very pertinent question.
uh-huh.
I once, I just tried meditation only once in my life, honestly. And when I was because Swami, one day he came to the hostel back there in 1980s, he talked about Jyoti meditation and all that. So I really tried it one night in the hostel. And after some time, when I was getting into that inner state of bliss or being, I suddenly felt I'm losing consciousness. I suddenly felt that I'm going to die. I got so scared. I just shook myself, said, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. And I just got up. And in fact, I wrote to Swami also about this experience because I didn't have the courage to go and ask in front of everybody that too. So, very beautifully, Swami in the veranda one day, he told a few days after I asked him, see, bliss is a certain state of being when you start being one. Bliss is nothing but you're being one with God. You know about the five sheets. There's a Annamaya Kosha, that is, our body is built with Annam that we eat. The food that we eat has built this body. Then there's a Pranamaya Kosha. There's a prana, there's a soul, which is powering the electricity that is powering this body. That's a Pranamaya Kosha. There's a Manomaya Kosha. The mind, which is like the steering, which is like the intelligence that drives a car, or the intelligence, the artificial intelligence that drives a computer, let's say. That is the Manomaya Kosha. And then we have the Vijnanamaya Kosha, that is the knowledge and awareness. So most of us in the spiritual path are in this level of the Vijnanamaya Kosha. Like Jantunam Narajanma Durlabham, we human beings are the only ones who can perceive God, who actually know who we really are. So animals, maybe they experience happiness, but they don't experience bliss that human beings experience. As you rightly said, you experience with bhajan. So the next and the last stage is Anandamaya Kosha. So when you're listening to bhajan, you are in between Vijnanamaya of awareness, and you're just touching the threshold of Anandamaya, the supreme bliss.
Oh,
And what happens if you slip too much or completely into that supreme bliss, you will cease to exist.
Oh, but it doesn't last long. That is the problem.
No, if it lasts long, you will cease to exist. You will merge with the divine. Are you getting that? Because if you're going deeper and deeper, it's like, let's say you're swimming in a pool, or maybe let's take a river. So you can go underwater, but if you're losing control and going underwater more and more and more, that means you're not going to come up. So this is a mechanism built into human life. It's like I'll give you another example. I mean, Swami has given another example. It's like the dreams that we experience. In the dreams, Swami has often said that when I come in your dreams, it's give you a message, it is reality. I mean, you should take the message that I give you seriously. All that he's time and again, Swami has mentioned about it. We all believe in Swami's dreams.
Yeah, very
So
true.
again, explanation of dreams is our soul leaves the body and does a time travel. Sometimes we see things of the past. Sometimes we see people whom we have never seen in our life, isn't it? If you remember your dreams and
Yes.
you remember the face of the person, some people that you have seen in the dreams, you would have never seen those people in your life at all. So definitely these are time travels. The soul travels because even according to Einstein, according to the theory of relativity, there's no past, there's no present, there's no future. Time is just it's horizontal. It's not vertical. It's not we are not going from 2015 to 2025 to 2026. That's the clock that we have created. Sorry, am I going too high? uh, so time is a creation of mankind for our own purpose. But in the supreme conscious, that you have all seen this movie Interstellar, right? I mean, if you have seen it, sorry. Uh,
Not,
so what?
brother.
Yeah, okay. Let me take that example which Einstein himself has given. If two twins born at the same time, same point of time on Earth, one of the twins travels at the speed of light into the space. Travels at the speed of light into the space. That means he may reach Mars or reach Saturn or reach Pluto or reach the sun itself and come back to the earth after 100 years or 200 years. Or let's take 100 years. The twin who went into the space and returned after 100 earth years is still the same infant. He's not grown. He's just the just born baby. Whereas the twin that was staying back on the earth grows 100 years old. Now, this may be a little complicated to understand, but time as a fourth dimension, like the other three dimensions, length, breadth, and height, and time is a fourth dimension. It exists only in human life or other lives on earth. Okay, let me give another example which Swami has given. When you see a fan, now I think US, do you still have fans or it's only air conditioners?
Yeah, we do have
Summertime.
summertime.
Okay, when you see a fan which is stationary, like in winter, may not be on it. You see the three wings or the four wings that are there. You see it in a three-dimensional plane. You can feel the height of it, the width of it, and the length of it, and so on and so forth. But when you on the switch, when the electricity passes, it starts rotating. The first few rotations, you can still see the contours of it, the shape of it, and so on. When you put it in the highest speed, everything ceases to exist. You can't see the blades. You can't see how many blades there are, the 3 blades or 4 blades or 5 blades, or it all looks like one vast rotating object. So human beings, the soul also has a frequency, like every object in this universe has frequency. The atom has a frequency, the cell, every uh, object in this universe vibrates to a particular frequency. The soul also has a frequency. So the soul in a human body is like the 3 blades or the 4 blades or 5 blades of the fan, which is moving very slowly, very slowly, very slowly. But the moment you go up to a higher consciousness, it's moving at we vibrate to a very high frequency, very, very high frequency. Okay. So coming back to the dream, in the sleep state, we can travel beyond time. We travel at such high frequency. You can come to India and go back to US, or I from here can go to US and come back to India. And parapsychologists have researched and found that any dream, the longest dream on this earth or for any human being is not more than 1 minute. The longest dream was around 1.5 minutes. So we may be dreaming, I go to consulate, I get visa, I travel to US, I spent a happy time with my friends and family there, I came back to India. But the whole dream would have lasted only for 1 minute. Why?
Oh,
It's on a
really?
very, very, very high frequency.
I
It's
see.
like the fan in a full rotation. And the beautiful analogy Swami has given here is, even though your soul is traveling to USA or to the past and the present, I told you time is a linear thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the soul can go to past, it can go to future also.
Correct.
But what you may ask a doubt, soul is leaving the body in the sleep. It's like a kite. The kite, I hope you all seen a kite flying,
Yes.
or some of you have flown kites yourself. So when you fly the kite, you can send it as high as possible, but the thread is in your hands.
Mm-hmm.
You have the confidence that it's not going to break, and when you want it back, you start pulling the thread, and the kite comes back to you.
Correct.
So in our sleep, time travel, or you know place travel, whatever it is, it's like that. And Swami also appears in that, because he can appear in millions of people dreams at the same time because of his highest frequency that he's vibrating at.
Correct.
So coming now to that answer, I hope you got the answer. If we are in a complete bliss, we
Mhm.
dissolve.
Very true.
It's only when the salt and the water is separate, it will be separate. If
Mm-hmm.
the salt or the sugar is put in the water, it dissolves
Dissolves.
in the water. It's again the other example Swami gives is uh, a wave rising in the ocean. The ocean is only one. You can't cut a wave and put it on the shore and say, okay, this is wave, that is ocean. You can't separate it, right?
Very true.
It's all one. The whole universe is one. That is God. That is, you and I are also God. Swami is breaking his head and trying to make us understand Divyatma Swarupullara, Divyatma Swarupullara. But what are
Absolutely.
we doing? We are just framing him, putting him on the pedestal, putting him on the puja room, putting him on the wall. Om Jai Jagadisha Hare. And Swami is saying, I want you to reach up to my level. We are not trying that. Because, sorry, I'm just like, but I hope you got the
Yeah, yeah.
answer
It's very
first.
nice that you're saying, I mean, about that you're putting Swami on it, because Swami says, I am in you. And I know that
Yes.
you and me are one, but I know that, but you do not know that. That's the only difference, he says.
Yeah.
So,
So
yeah,
point number one, I'll just get to that a little more.
please.
Point number one, uh, yeah, we lose our identity. So if we have a mission, the soul knows we have a mission to fulfill in this lifetime or the earth. That is why it wakes you up, it jolts you, and you better come back to this level.
Uh-huh.
And I said, life is diversity. There has to be summer, then only the leaves dry and fall, and then there has to be a new leaf sprouting. So it's cyclical and seasonal, and like
Yes.
again, pain, pleasure. That alone makes it life. Otherwise, as
Yeah.
Swami told Mother Ishwaramma, there's only bliss, bliss, bliss. There's no love also. There's no meaning to life also. There's no meaning of existence also. So coming to this point, interesting point, I think one of my senior students, brother in college, Swami had said, um, while reading letters, I am sure you must have heard that podcast also.
Mm-hmm.
Swami had said, అందరూ ఉత్తరాలు రాస్తున్నారు నాకు, ఎవరికో అది కావాలంటారు, ఇది కావాలంటారు, and somebody wants this and somebody wants that.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm giving them whatever they want, but none of them want to say thank you. None of them is writing back and saying, thank you, Swami, you fulfilled my wish.
Mm.
But above all this, above fulfilling wishes, above thanking, I want them to come up to my level.
Mm.
He said, I came down to this earth on a flight. I brought a chartered flight and landed on this earth,
Exactly.
landed in your airport. I'm standing at the doorway. I have opened the stairway, laid a red carpet,
Carpet.
asking you to come up. Please come up. I want to take you to a different plane, different
Mm-hmm.
level. The plane here is very significant. It's a pun on the word plane there.
Mm-hmm.
He got the plane to take us to a different plane.
Absolutely.
బట్ మీరంతా అక్కడ కింద నిలబడి హారతులు ఇస్తున్నారు, పూజలు చేస్తున్నారు, భజనలు చేస్తున్నారు, ఎవ్వడు పైకి రావడం లేదు. స్వామి had tears in his eyes when he said it.
Mm.
ఎవ్వరూ పైకి రావడం లేదు. నేను టేక్ ఆఫ్ చేసిన రోజు కనీసం 10 మంది నా ప్లేన్ లో ఉంటే గొప్ప. If there are at least 10 people in my flight on the day I take off from this tarmac, from this airport, it's a great thing. What to
Brother,
do?
can I
Nobody
share one thing if you
understands.
don't mind? Can I
Sorry.
share one
Yes.
thing?
Yes, please.
Because you're talking about the plane and these things, I did
Hmm.
get a dream. This was in 2003 or 4, I don't remember.
Okay.
And the dream is that there are tons of people on the road, and Swami, there's a cart actually, not even a car, a red color cart is just
Mm-hmm.
coming towards my home, and it stays
Mm-hmm.
there, stops there. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, then
Mm-hmm.
Swami, holding a baby, and my
Mm-hmm.
grandma is next to me, and Swami is calling my grandma to come. So
Mm-hmm.
she manages to go and sit in the cart, and
Mm-hmm.
her back and Swami's back are hitting each other. And then
Mm-hmm.
he calls out for me, come
Mm-hmm.
over, come, come. And then I am trying to run, and he says,
Mm-hmm.
okay, sit right here. And then within few minutes, the cart leaves, and
Mm-hmm.
that's all. Then the alarm rang, and I woke up. So
Okay.
now, when we are talking about this, talking about the plane and the taking to the next level, it just
Mm-hmm.
reminded me about the dream.
Okay.
So similar to that. So
Okay.
obviously, the thing is, I mean, when you talked about the new year, I thought that every year we have to analyze ourselves and see how far or how better we have become compared to last year. And
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the thing is, how much we are transformed.
Mm-hmm.
Then getting out of this world and getting closer to Swami. Swami
Mm-hmm.
says, I'm waiting with both the hands. I don't know when you all will come. I'm sure
Mm-hmm.
we all are attached to the world, no doubt about it. But
Mm-hmm.
every year, I mean, we take resolutions for the new year, on the new year
Mm-hmm.
day. The resolution should be that I want to become a better person so that I can go one step above now towards Swami.
Mm-hmm.
So because that's the purpose of the life, Swami says that if you're taken life, you have to transform. That's the only thing I look for. Not the rest of the things are secondary for me,
Yeah.
but I want to look into your heart, he says. So I just
Nice.
think, I just think that way. That and one other thing, brother, I want to clarify with you. To be very honest with you, once I got into Swami's fold,
Mhm.
I'm not able to think about any other deity, and even if I go to any temple,
Mhm.
right there I'll assume Swami. For example, you talked about Lord Venkateshwara.
Mhm.
Immediately for me, whenever I think about Lord Venkateshwara, the only thing comes to my mind is that one time the priest, they felt Swami's feet, blood and flesh and blood, and then they looked up and they saw Vishwarupa of Swami.
Yeah.
And then they were all called to Parthi. So when I see Lord Venkateshwara, I just assume our Swami's, what do you call, a figure into that idol, and I look only
Yeah.
Swami in there. So it's kind of, I'm glued to Swami and nothing else, and nothing other deity, no other
Fine.
deity
Actually,
matters.
the duality doesn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
See again, the example that Swami gives, an individual plays multiple roles. Let's say a man or a woman also. A
Mm-hmm.
woman, let's say, since you're a wife,
Mm-hmm.
you may be a sister, you may be a mother, you may be a daughter, you would be for your employees, you would be a boss.
Mm-hmm.
The same person, whether it's Lord Venkateshwara or whether it's Swami.
Correct.
See, everybody cannot relate to everybody. A child will relate only to the mother. A
Very
child will not relate to mother and the boss in the office. If your son and daughter uh, come to your office,
mm-hmm.
they won't say madam, madam. They'll say mama, mama only. So it's
Correct.
like that.
I see.
So that's about, it's the same one God. But
Mm-hmm.
now the interesting question, the juncture here is
Mm.
we have two things now. One is there's no point in completely immerse in God, you cease to exist.
Correct.
It's like having the same item breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks.
Yes. Yes.
And at the same time, we came to another dimension where Swami is telling, come up, we are not coming up. So,
Mm-hmm.
what is the way out is the question that we have to answer and we have to take forward for ourselves in this new calendar year. So,
I mean,
Swami, yeah,
in whatever we do, we have to think about Swami. Because in anything you
yeah,
do, we can bring Swami in that picture, and we
yeah,
can start to work or talk or do anything for that matter. Even if you watch a movie, you can still
yeah,
see Swami there.
exactly.
So go ahead,
So,
brother.
yeah, like Swami has given his own example in a very sweet and homely way. He said, just like the mother of an infant who has put her baby in the cradle and gone to cook food for the household in the kitchen, is filling water, is cutting vegetables, is cooking, but all the while, her mind is on the child sleeping in the cradle. She's
Exactly.
waiting. Am I hearing a cry? Did he get up? Did the baby shout? Sorry, cry?
Okay. So
Did I hear a noise? Did
the
he
back of
fall
the
out of the
mind.
cradle? Yeah,
Mhm.
you you nailed it, and you very appropriately said, whatever you're doing in life, just have Swami in our life. That's it. We are watching a movie. See, normally, our Shastras say you should have God's picture only in this place, that place, and I mean, let Swami be in the bedroom also. Let Swami be wherever. Uh,
Absolutely.
I mean, so there's when you start offering everything to Swami, everything becomes sacred and everything becomes good. Because and who's Swami? Swami is the conscience. Conscience is Swami. So the
Exactly.
conscience is always telling us, don't do this. This is not good. Of course, we may say, don't do this. Swami doesn't like it. But actually, a better way of saying it is this: Swami has no likes and dislikes. He's above all that. He's like Lord Shiva. He will give boons to Bhasmasura
Wounds.
also. It's only we, the Bhasmasuras, who put hand on our head. But he's always giving, giving, giving. So it's not about Swami liking it or not liking it. So is it good or bad
Bad.
for us and for others also?
Mm-hmm.
The people might say, I'm very good. I don't harm others. I always help ever, hurt never. But it also includes, like, say, I'm smoking, I'm drinking, I'm abusing my body. You're also hurting yourself.
Correct.
That is also kind of a hurt. That's also doing bad, because just as you have no right to hurt others, you have no right to hurt yourself also.
In other words, Degame Devalayam.
Yeah. So, in other words, Swami has said, being good is as good as being God.
Mm-hmm.
The quickest way to golden age that Swami had promised us.
Mm-hmm.
Just be good. That's your golden age. I think we are nearing this thing. I don't have, but you can watch the other podcast which I did with Karthik, where I said that I demand things from Swami. It's a huge story that I have. Actually, I'm supposed to share experiences, but Swami has guided me that this is the experience that I should share. This is how I live with Swami. So, in that, my life experience, I've always demanded things from Swami. I never say, Swami, if I deserve this, give it. I I tell, I deserve it, you better give it to me. I'm just saying in a shortcut. If the more bigger story you can see there. So that is the relationship we need to build with Swami. Because if we are saying, oh God, if I deserve it, oh God, I don't know what you have for me. Arey, if you are good, if you're doing good things to people and good things to yourself, if you have the confidence, you have never hurt anybody, you should have that confidence. Swami says self-confidence, self-satisfaction, self-sacrifice, self-realization. These are the 4 steps to self-realization. First is confidence. What does the confidence mean? Confidence is, yes, I'm good. I've not hurt anybody. My karma is good. How dare you not give it to me? Swami has said in the poem, in a beautiful Telugu poem, Pattinadedo Pattitivi. I don't remember the exact words. Adinadedo Adigitivi. See, you have caught on to something, good or bad, by default or by will. You ask for something by default or by your desire or will. But whatever you ask, whatever you are holding on to, hold on to it, good or bad, and don't leave the Lord's feet unless He has given it to you. Don't judge it. We are not the ones to judge. Because when we are being good, automatically good comes to it, comes to us, and that's the best way of being. We normally, let's say, we see Shirdi Sai Baba serials, stories, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm using Shirdi Sai Baba because he was a contemporary. He just lived 100 years ago. What I'm trying to say is trying to be a little logical and scientific, where we don't know where the Puranas really happened. Of course, I believe it happened, but maybe I'm right now talking to people who use logic and science. But there's no doubt Shirdi Sai Baba lived 100 years ago. Many people experienced him. And we are seeing in the serial, every episode has a miracle.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I would like to ask one question. Every episode, there's a miracle, something is happening, whatever you ask, the Lord is giving. Do we experience that in our real life every day?
I mean, in that case, even breathing, I mean, the moment you get up in the morning, you're breathing, you have your life. That
No,
itself is a miracle.
apart from that, do you get the car that you want? Do you get the type of I mean, I'm talking in a very mundane sense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
Mm-hmm.
talking of living and all that. Okay,
I'm sure definitely we all are getting that. Yeah, no doubt about it.
glad I'm glad I heard this from you. I
Mm-hmm.
hope all the devotees also feel the same. That's how we should feel.
Absolutely.
Last time I told in the podcast about Mr. Professor Anil Kumar's experience.
Mm-hmm.
When he was posing along with Swami in front of Swami's car, hey, Anil Kumar, baga manchiga nilapadu, car mina cheyi ila nilapadu, he said.
Which means,
So, which means, he said, Swami, me owning this high-end car, impossible, he said.
oh,
Swami said, no, Swami namite niki car rada. Can't Swami give you this car if you believe in Swami?
uh-huh.
if you are my friend, can't you demand the scar from me? Won't I give it to you? Why are you making yourself very low and belittling yourself? So this is something for all of us to introspect, because it's a double-edged weapon. There are two sides in the coin. One thing is we are being good, okay?
Correct.
So that means we are creating the golden age which Swami has promised to humanity by being good, okay? The other side, when we are good, we can demand things from Swami.
Definitely.
Look, it's like a child who has done his homework. I've done my homework. Now you give me sweets. Now you give me Cadbury.
Absolutely.
So it's a very beautiful double-edged weapon. When we are being good, we are ushering the golden age, one rascal, one scoundrel less in this earth. One good person added on this earth. And we get whatever we want. The New Year resolutions we make, the desires, the boons that Swami gives are all done. So that is a wonderful place. That is the heaven. That is the golden age.
I'm so glad you said this, because I follow your same, because that's why I felt so happy, because I follow the same path like you. Because the only thing I tell them is, when you follow his teachings, you have the full right to ask him and demand him.
Yeah.
Because he himself says, don't keep me at the top or don't keep me at the low, just treat me as your close friend. So only with the friend we have the full right to ask anything we want. And we always care for the friend. We'll just make sure that you do only good for the friend. So obviously, we try to be very good. We have the full right to ask Swami. Because giving is Swami's duty. As you said, he'll keep giving, giving, giving. But to face the consequences is based on us. So what you're asking, you have to be careful.
Yeah.
I don't know whether I took your time, brother, but somehow, because when you started to talk certain things, it just related to me, and it was kind of an assurance for me as he kept saying all these things.
I
So
think it's 12 midnight at your time. I would request Kartik to play that video of Swami, that the golden words of Swami just before he left his physical body. These words were made at one of the colleges. I'm not sure it's I think it's Mudanahalli, if I'm not mistaken. Swami, after the discourse, made these golden words, golden declaration. He said that the Kali Yuga has already ended and the Satya Yuga, Swami said Satya Yuga, but astrologers are saying that it goes backward. After Kali Yuga comes Dwapara Yuga again, after Dwapara Yuga again Treta Yuga, again Satya Yuga. But the word Swami used was the Kali Yuga. With this avatar, the Kali Yuga is going to end, and there's a long interim period after which again the Dwapara Yuga is going to come. And it's a wonderful, because we always, if some outsider also asks us devotees, you say Baba is an avatar. What did the avatar come and do? He said he'll bring the golden age. Did he bring the golden age? So this video, please, Karthik, can you play this video?
Yes,
brother,
I'm
before
pulling it
playing
up
that
right now.
video, would you mind to share one experience at this? Because I feel guilty since I talked, maybe I didn't let you share your experience. So at least
No,
one small experience. Thank you.
yeah, I'll come to that, but it's 12, no, it's 12 midnight, right, at your
No, it's
place?
fine. It's fine, Brother Vinaika.
Let's start with Swami, and then we can continue after that.
Sure. Okay, sounds good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's what you mean.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's
For us,
play
it's
the
1
video.
o'clock.
After that,
That's
we'll
true.
continue. Yeah.
మీరు ఎవరిని కూడా బాధ పెట్టుకోకుండా, హెల్ప్ ఎవర్ హార్ట్ నెవర్, ఎవరిని కూడా బాధ పెట్టకుండా హెల్ప్ చేస్తూ పోండి. ఎంతోమంది ఇప్పుడు విదేశీయులందరూ కూడాను ఈ బోధనలంతా విని ఎంతో బాగుపడుతున్నారు. ఇంతేకాదు, ఈనాడు మీకు చెప్తున్నాను, ఇంకా 18 సంవత్సరం లోపలే ప్రపంచం అంతా కూడా ఒక కుటుంబంగా మారిపోతుంది. అందరూ హిందువులు హిందువు 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 భారతీయులు అందరూ కూడా హిందువులే. హిందూ అనేటువంటి శబ్దము ఒక ప్రతి దేశం నుంచి కూడా మీరు వింటారు లోపలిని. ఆ దాన్ని మీరు వినిపించేటట్టుగా మీరు నడుచుకోవాలి. మీరు ఎవరిని కూడా బాధ పెట్టుకోకుండా హెల్ప్ ఎవర్.
Yeah. So that's a very great prophecy we should keep in our heart while entering this new year of 2026. Swami said these words in 2009, and 18 years from 2009 would be somewhere around the next year, 2027. I hope my calculations are right. 2027 or 28. Yeah.
I think it's 2027.
27. Yeah, 27. Yeah. So that means we are reaching that threshold. Mind you, Swami used to say these things when I was a student. He started saying these declarations right from 1970s, to the students when the Brindavan College started and all that. In 1977, he created a India map and said, these are the institution that Swami is going to establish all over India. And my students are going to, of course, when I say students, it's not a privilege I'm talking about. Everybody is Swami student, those who are in the path of inquiry. Everybody is a Swami student. So every Swami follower are going to man these institutions. And he said that in 1977. And he said it multiple times when we were also there when I was, I heard it myself. Trust me, I used to always think, is it really possible? I don't know. Sometimes Swami fakes like that, or he just say this to make us happy. I really used to think like that. Honestly, I don't feel ashamed to say that I was doubting. And dear brothers and sisters, we all know the way the world was when Swami left. We all lost hopes, saying that, thinking that, okay, now Swami is also gone. So there's no hope for this world. The world is going to go into more and more turmoil and things like that. But look at what is happening now. He didn't say 2 years, 3 years. He specifically said 18 years. And if you see some of the things, though on one side you have the wars happening, the Ukraine-Russia war, the Israel-Gaza war, you have a great president who's doing wonderful things, bringing peace into the world. Well, no, uh, just on the lighter way. So, but here, if you see what happened in 2024, the inauguration of the Ram Janmabhoomi. I mean, even 10 years ago, could we imagine that it could happen? None of us. I don't know about people there, but none of us living here, none of us living in Ayodhya itself could imagine that, uh, that would ever happen. So the way some of the things are happening, I'm sure in the US, you're seeing more and more things with temples coming up all over. Look at what Swami said, Prapanchamanta, Hindu, Hindu, Hindu. The way Indians are being welcomed everywhere, the way Indians are being sought after in corporates, the way Indians are being looked up to, and it all goes to, and Swami also said, India will be the engine which is going to lead all the committee of nations. So I never used to believe all these things. But now when we see the things, the way that things are going on, Swami has really given us the confidence that yes, his words are going to come true. His words are definitely going to come true. And that is what we should be preparing for and be a part of that golden age. Like Swami said, be good, do good, see good. And his simple, what do you call, messages like love all, serve all, help ever, hurt never. So we should make, when Swami is to say, my life is my message, we should now make our life his message. We should live in such a way that our life becomes his message, where people come and ask us, how come you are this way? Or tell me more about Swami. Again, when you say, tell me more about Swami, it's not just about miracles, because just now you asked me about experience. Before I relate anything, I just want to say, because if you have seen this film called Bruce Almighty, you know, if you have not watched it, please watch it. There is this guy, the protagonist in the movie, he encounters God, and God, he doesn't believe in God, so he challenges, if you exist, make this happen for me, and something happens, and he starts believing God, and slowly God starts appearing to him also, and he's able to perform a lot of miracles and so on. So towards the end of the film, towards the end of the story, God says, stop clapping for my miracles. Start being the miracle yourself. I repeat, stop clapping for myself, for my miracles, and start being the miracle yourself. Probably that, and this is the reason why Swami physically withdrew himself at this juncture. Because, as I just said, we are putting him on a pedestal. We are making him something above us. We are not relating to him as I and you are one. We are saying it, but we are not feeling it. Sorry, you asked me for my experience, but this is my experience, let me tell you, because I'm not sharing a story from my life, because that's only going to give me a kick. I'll say I did this and Swami said this to me. I was close to, because again, I'm sorry to say, when I come to the US also, most of the people ask me, does Swami give you this ring? How many interviews Swami gave to you? What did Swami say to you? It's not about the other person. It's about ourselves. It's not about looking outside us. It's all about looking inside us. What Swami said to XYZ is immaterial, because, in this world, there are proverbs, there are dictums. Swami himself has said, hurry makes worry. Don't be in a hurry. Swami has also said, slow and steady. Swami said, Alasyam Amritam Visham. So Swami has given different messages to different people in different contexts. So for somebody who's in a hurry, he said, don't be in a hurry. Haste makes waste. But somebody who's very slow, he said, Alasyam Amritam Visham. So if we keep listening to others' experiences and what Swami said to others, we might get confused in our own life, whether to follow Alasyam Amritam Visham, or whether to make Nidaname Pradhanamo, slow and steady wins the race, as our slogan. So every time, everywhere, every moment, Swami is guiding us. Swami is telling us what to do, our conscience. And all we need to do is just follow that. And we should not feel helpless. We should not feel even, uh, uh, I mean, once upon a time, I used to look a lot for dreams, and Swami should come in a dream and, you know, give me messages and all that. Now, after Swami didn't appear in a dream for a very, very long time, almost for 1 year. So I just started thinking, Swami, have you forsaken me, or have I done anything wrong? Sat in introspection and all that. But when I was in a situation not able to take decisions, I used to just sit in front of Swami, take a deep breath, start, I don't say meditating, but again, contemplating, ask the question to Swami, give the answer myself, question, answer, question, answer. At the end of that process, after 15 minutes or 20 minutes or half an hour, I used to get the message, this is what I should do. Because when we begin our high school, let's say, we learn lessons in a different way. No, we say that twinkle, twinkle, in the kindergarten, say twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. But when you go to the higher grades, when you go to the higher classes, when you go to the graduation level, we learn that it's not a twinkle, twinkle, little star, but even a huge planet that is 10 times the size of the Earth, that is also a star. The sun is also a star. When you go to the PhD level, you do much more research about stars. So there is a gradation. We don't want to be in the high school all the time. Like Swami said, come up to the plane. So it's not about, again, clapping for miracles. It's about we being the miracles ourselves. So when I started listening to my conscience and started taking decisions, it was working wonderfully. And that's what Swami wanted me to do. Swami wanted me to live up and come up to his level and not completely think of myself as a low person or helpless person, or I cannot do anything, I cannot be anything without my Sai mother catching my hand. So the day I took a decision that, okay, from now onwards, I'm not going to feel helpless. I'm not going to, uh, you know, feel helpless or whatever it is. Swami, in fact, when I was thinking, when Karthik told me or Lakshmi Garu told me, you should be speaking, every day I was asking Swami what to speak, what to speak. And the message I was getting is this: whatever I'm speaking to you now, that's the message I was getting. And in sharing all this with you, it's not that, I've already practiced it long back. I just started practicing, but I had to transform myself before I could share anything with you. And so beautifully, day before yesterday, on Vaikunta Ekadasi at 4 a.m. in the morning, I had a beautiful dream after 1 year almost, when I told Swami, okay, Swami, I'm not going to depend on you. I'll try to come up to your level. That time, Swami appeared in the dream, sitting on a throne in Prashantilayam Mandir with Amrit oozing out of his feet, and such a beautiful, memorable, blissful, but at the same time, the type of bliss I used to get a year ago when I got a Swami's dream, I had surpassed that stage where it no longer matters to me whether I get a Swami's dream or not, whether I get a message from him or not, because I know that if I just close my eyes and think of him and talk to him, I'll get the answer, I'll get the message, I'll get the prayer uh, answered, and so on and so forth. So, friends, this is all I would like to say, where we should make our life his message and start living in the golden age that he came to give us. Start being the good people to be a God next to God or closer to God. So, with this uh, kind, we have another video if you're interested. It's a very mundane, it's not about Swami, but it talks about how the Kali Yuga has ended. Actually, the Kali Yuga has ended on March 25th, 2025. We have already entered an interim period of 1,000 years, and we are moving towards the Dwapar Yuga. But this period, as Swami's followers, Swami's devotees, is a very, very important thing, because we are in his mission of ushering the golden age on earth. And you know this concept of 100th monkey. I don't know how many of you know of it, but still let me end with that. The story of 100th monkey is a true story. There are some anthropologists who were working, who were studying on the habits and the evolution of human beings from the primates and the monkeys. This was in the 1950s. When this study was being done, the anthropologists, the scientists observed that whenever the were monkeys were eating any slippery, like a sweet potato, which is supposed to be very slippery, it just slips from the hand. It doesn't stay in the hand. It falls onto the ground, and it used to gather a lot of dust and mud. So when the mud stuck onto the sweet potato, the monkey did not know how to remove the mud, because the potato itself is very sticky and the mud was not so easily removable. It used to just drop the sweet potato there. Finally, one day, one little monkey learned that the sweet potato can be washed in the water, in the nearby stream or the lake or the river. You can wash it and then eat it. You need not throw it away like that. So from this little monkey, the mother monkey learned that, oh, okay, the sweet potato can be washed and eaten. So very soon, the whole gang, the whole family, the whole tribe of monkeys on that particular island, in a few days, in a few weeks, in a few months, one by one, they started learning from each other how to wash a sweet potato and eat it. So all this process took days, weeks, months, maybe a few years, 2 or 3 years. But one fine day, the scientists, it all happened suddenly, one fine day. All the monkeys, all over the world, in different continents, separated by vast seas, who had no communication with each other at all the monkeys suddenly learned how to wash a sweet potato and eat it without throwing it away when the mud stuck to it. So this was a collective consciousness of all the monkeys. So similarly, human beings also have a collective consciousness. The earth has a collective consciousness. The solar system has a different collective consciousness. Your family has a different collective consciousness. All the countrymen together have a different collective consciousness. So the collective consciousness of all the monkeys all over the earth suddenly raised their level of existence to a different level of consciousness. So this came to be termed as the 100th monkey effect. You can Google it also, type 100th monkey effect. You will actually read what it is. And it's a true thing. It really happened. It's not a story. So this study of the 100th monkey effect has given hope to humanity that if a critical number of human beings transform on this earth, then the whole collective consciousness of all the human beings all over the earth will soon transform into good human beings, into, people who are loving, caring, empathetic, and serving other people. So Swami, as an avatar, as the God who walked on earth, prepared 100 million people. This is a factual record which even BBC and there was a economic time, the Economist magazine. These are the hi-fi publications which have actually published or enumerated saying that Satya Sai Baba has 100 million followers all over the world. And this was 15, 20 years ago. It's not today's figures. Today, maybe the figures are higher or lower. I don't know. But if Swami has prepared 100 million people all over the world, is this not a collective consciousness like the 100th monkey? Why they call it the 100th monkey is because first one monkey learned, then two monkeys learned. They typically call it the 100th monkey because when the 100th monkey learned how to wash the potato, it had a very paradigm shift effect where all that was the time all the monkeys all over the world learned how to wash. So that typically a 100 number was taken. It's a very not an exact number, but a sort of a mythical number that was taken, that if this many number transform, then the whole humanity or the whole population all over the earth transforms. So Swami has prepared 100 million devotees, followers in his lifetime, in his life sojourn on earth. So here is the hope for humanity, that he has laid the foundations of the golden age, and we don't know whether we will be able to recognize Premasai, because Swami said he's going to come as Premasai. Definitely he will come. His word can never go in vain. But will Premasai be a religious leader? Premasai need not, this is my feeling again. I may be right or wrong, I don't know. But Premasai may not be a religious leader, wearing saffron robes or a white robe. He may be a father, or he may be the Pope, or he may be the president of a country, or a prime minister of a country, a great social leader. We don't know in which form Premasai is going to come. We would probably worship him and recognize him only if he comes in a form of a God man. But we don't know how Swami is choosing to come. But he is only going to come and do the finishing touches for that golden age. But already the big foundation stone has been laid, and it is we who are supposed to take it forward, and we who are supposed to live our life the way Swami wanted us to live. And this can only happen when we are going up in the ladder. It doesn't happen just by, telling Swami, you are our only savior. It happens only by thinking of Swami as you and I are one. Because when Swami established the Satya Sai Central Trust in the 1960s, the preamble of the Central Trust reads as to establish an organization that would enable humankind to realize their true self, to realize that man is God. This is what Swami has said when he established the Central Trust. Swami didn't write in the preamble or got it written in the preamble that I want to do service to the poor, or I want to establish hospitals, I want to do water projects, I want to do education. That was incidental. But his prime goal, he has been always saying it, was to make man realize that he's God. So let us not stop with just bhajans or just service. Let us also live a Sai-ful life where we are constantly thinking of him, constantly interacting with him, being good in every aspect of our life, in thought, word, and deed, not thinking of bad things, not saying hurtful things, not doing hurtful things or things which harm anybody else. Like even throwing a, like in India situation, you throwing a paper on the street is also a sin, is also doing something bad. So let's be conscious of this being good, and that is going to take us next to being God. And that is what Swami expected from all of us. So may this new year bring in, usher in that step closer towards the golden age, where Swami said in 2009, the next 18 years, let's all be worthy participants in that divine mission. Thank you, Sai Ram, everybody.
Sai Rama, that was so wonderful. Like, it was, we came to the realization that, what Swami says continuously is you and me are no different, except I realize, Swami realizes that he's God, but we don't. But we need to get to the stage where we are at the, we have to get closer to being with Swami and at the same level. So you made us, it was an eye opener, like again, or it served as a reminder for all of us to, continue to be on the path and realize how we can get to being closer to God. So, I really appreciate you sharing all your wonderful thoughts today. And
yeah, it's Swami's again. It's
so
it's
true.
he and me are one. Similarly, you and he are one. Yeah.
Absolutely right, brother. Thank you so much.
So let's close with a prayer again. Swasti prajabhyah paripalayantam nyayena margena mahin mahisham gobrahmanebhyah shubhamastu nityam samastalokaah sukino bhavantu samastalokaah sukino bhavantu samastalokaah sukino bhavantu सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्तिः 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 सर्वे जनाः सुखिनो भवन्तु सर्वे जनाः सुखिनो भवन्तु सर्वे जनाः सुखिनो भवन्तु ॐ शान्तिः 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 समस्तसन्मङ्गलानि भवन्तु Sai Ram.
Sai Ram, Brother Vinayaka, on behalf of the Sri Satyasai Global Council Mid Central Region, we would like to thank you from the bottom of our hearts for sharing such divine glimpses of Swami's divinity. And we felt so blessed to welcome 2026 with you here in the US. So thank you so much.
So I hope I didn't disappoint for not sharing the experience, but this is the experience Swami wanted me to share.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, brothers.
Definitely. Thank you so much for creating time for us.
Yeah. Thank you. Sai Ram. Sai Ram.
Thank you so much.
Saram, brother, this is what
Sai
Swami
Ram.
wanted. So whatever you spoke, he spoke through you. So nothing to
Yeah.
worry at all.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Sai Ram,
Sai
I'm
Ram.
sitting in India with my 88-year-old mother, and we got a very positive vibe. Thank you very much.
Sai Ram. Sai
Sai
Ram.
Ram. Sai Ram.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. And now we'll move on to, we'll be moving on to the closing prayers with Maha Mangala Harati, followed by the Vibhuti prayer to, start off 2026 with the good notes. So now we'll be moving on to the Maha Mangala Harati. Sai Ram.
Om Jaya Jagadish Hare Swami Satya Sai Hare Bhakta Jana Samrakshaka Bhakta Jana Samrakshaka Pati Maheshwara Om Jaya Jagadish Hare Sashivadana Shrikara Sarva Pranapate Swami Sarva Pranapate Ashrita Kalpalatika Ashrita Kalpalatika Apad Bandhava ॐ जय जगदीश हरे। माता पिता गुरुदैवमु मरियं तयु मीरे स्वामी मरियं तयु मीरे नाद ब्रह्म जगन्नाथ नाद ब्रह्म जगन्नाथ नागेन्द्र शयन ॐ जय जगदीश हरे। ओंकार रूप ओजस्वी साई महादेवा सत्य साई महादेवा मंगल हारति अंदुको मंगल हारतुलंदुको मंदर गिरिधारी ओम जय जगदीश हरे। नारायण नारायण ओम सत्यनारायण नारायण नारायण ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्यनारायण नारायण ओम सत्यनारायण नारायण ओम ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा साई नारायण नारायण ओम सत्यनारायण नारायण नारायण ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्यनारायण नारायण ओम सत्यनारायण नारायण ओम ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा साई नारायण नारायण ओम सत्यनारायण नारायण नारायण ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्यनारायण नारायण ओम सत्यनारायण नारायण ओम ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा ओम शांति शांति शांति। स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यां परिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण मही महिषान् गोब्राह्मणेभ्यश्च शुभमस्तु नित्यं समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु। ओम शांति शांति शांति।
जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा जी की जय।
परमं पवित्रं बाबा विभूतिं परमं विचित्रं लीला विभूतिं परमार्थ इष्टार्थ मोक्ष प्रदानं बाबा विभूतिं idamaashrayami. Sacred, holy and supreme is Baba's vibhutim, pouring forth in brilliant streams this play of vibhutim. So auspicious is its might, it grants liberation. Baba's vibhutim, its power protects us. परमं पवित्रं बाबा विभूतिं परमं विचित्रं लीला विभूतिं परमार्थ इष्टार्थ मोक्ष प्रदातं बाबा विभूतिं idamaashrayami. साई बाबा विभूतिं idamaashrayami. ओम 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 ब्रह्मार्पणं ब्रह्महविर् ब्रह्माग्नो ब्रह्मणाहुतं ब्रह्मैव तेन घण्टव्यं ब्रह्मकर्म समाधिना अहं वैश्वानरो भूत्वा प्राणिनां देहमाश्रितः प्राणापानसमायुक्तः पचाम्यन्नं चतुर्विधम्